I don't want you to think I'm being creepy, you know. You have a great day. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-bum-bum. Let's go see the gorillas. Let's go see the gorillas. Let's go see the gorillas and have ourselves some fun. Does that make sense? Let's go see the gorillas. Let's go see the gorillas. Let's go see the gorillas and have ourselves some fun. What's up, guys? Just got in. One viewer, one thumbs up, whoever you are, I love you very much. I promised we were going to go the opposite way today, so that's what we're going to do. Grace, there you are. There you are. And I'll show you some areas of the zoo that maybe I haven't shown you before, because you know you've been in this zoo quite a bit with Liver Cheese. I did go talk to them about me being a vlogger, and they didn't give a shit. That's okay. I just let them know I was out here, out and about, and if they wanted to stop and say hello, then they could. What's up, Peekaboo? I did want to show y'all my fantastic shirt I have on today. Hopefully you guys get a little kick out of this. It's just a joke. Under this shirt. I like that. It's Tiger Woods mugshot. My wife hates this shirt. She's like, you shouldn't wear that. You're going to get bad karma for that. And I'm like, look, man, I got no problems with Tiger Woods. I want Tiger Woods. I used to not like Tiger Woods that much until he got into all kinds of trouble. And then I was like, you know what? Tiger Woods got a lot of issues. And I started liking him later in his career. I do hope he's okay. I don't want anything bad to happen to Tiger Woods. He's always getting in trouble. And there's a video of a guy wearing this shirt out at a golf tournament, and Tiger Woods walks right by him and laughs at him. You know, thinks gets a chuckle out of it. So I might have to button my shirt up. People. I don't know. People don't know how to respond to the shirt. I don't know if people think it's mean or if just people think it's funny. All right, I got a good start for us right here, guys. We're gonna flip it around. It's Tiger Woods, Lynn. It's Tiger Woods' mugshot. Do you still like it, Lynn? Shame on you, Lynn. No. Let me flip the camera around. I got to figure. Oh, shit. I got to. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. What we got? Here's what we got to start today. Is that turtle over here? There was a turtle over here. I'm gonna zoom in for you a little bit. I forgot about you, bro. I never forgot about you. What did I forget? William? What's up, Wolf? How you doing, man? William, what'd I forget? I'll try to pay attention today. He's got an itch. No, when did that happen, William? What's going on? What's going on? William, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not mad at you. When did you think I was mad at you? Oh my goodness. Not possible, William. I couldn't be mad at you. I don't have that bone in my body for people like you. If I said something, no, man. Look, man. Guys, I want you. Even if you said something that upset Liver, I don't know what you're talking about, honestly. I'm definitely not upset with you. I don't know. Maybe wires got crossed or something. I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm not mad at you for anything, William. I've missed you. Where you been? He's got a big old hunk of lettuce. I was just sending a lot of love a few days ago and I got nothing back. What? Well, William, look, man. Was it a live stream? I was talking about this earlier, William. It's going to be difficult for me as a channel as I grow because a lot of times if I'm doing a... Are you talking about Saturday? Did you come out Saturday when I was getting harassed by all the... If you were in there, William, I swear to God, I didn't even see you. That's the whole thing, man. Some of these streams, they're not, you know, I'm not paying that much attention to the chat. And a lot of people think that I'm ignoring them. Hey, Liberty's out of his cage. I would never do that though, William. If you were there and I didn't acknowledge it, I apologize. I didn't see you. Saturday was rough. Or it may have been another day. But whatever, you know, if I didn't respond to you sending me love or whatever, then I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. I don't do that, bro. I don't ignore people. The only way I ignore people is if they're talking about Trump. I ignore those people. Ooh, look. Look at this. Hey. What's up, buddy? And look what's behind you. You're looking right at us, that little thing. Look at it. That is cool. You look like you're going to have a good day. All right. Yeah, well, I am. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm definitely not mad at you, though. And if you sent me love, I love you back, brother. I love you back. As the numbers go up on the channel, we talked about it a little bit earlier. I tried to tell you guys that, you know, sometimes it's going to be difficult because, you know, if you were here Saturday and you saw that at some point we had, you know, 70, 80, 90, 100 people in here rolling, and the comments just scream by. They whiz by. And on Saturday, I was so focused on the politics and the nutsacks over there that... But let's not talk about any of that because this is the zoo. We don't talk about politics at the zoo. We talk about love. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. They're looking at me. Let's talk about sex. There's no one around me. I don't want you to think I'm just singing Let's Talk About Sex to a monkey with people around me. How you doing, man? You look stunning today. I love it, man. Your whole look. Look like you're ready to enjoy your Monday morning. I bet you're happy as hell to have these kids going back to school, aren't you? How you doing, crazy? What's up, peekaboo? I love you more, William. William, I was talking about your Knicks. I've been talking about your Knicks quite a bit. I think the Knicks are going to wind up being one of my more liked teams in the NBA. I needed another team to like. I'm a Memphis Grizzly guy, so you know we suck. Although we got a young team. Yeah. All right, man. You have a good day. I see you back there. I'm not forgetting about you. Is the choice of bugs not good today, man? He looks very disappointed. He's looking for a certain kind of bug or plant or something. The Seattle Sonics. I got nothing against the Seattle Sonics. There's just a few teams I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Don't like those guys. I don't like the way they play. Sometimes I'm not a fan of the Lakers, but the Lakers are, they're always going to have a team, you know. Look at these guys. What's up, guys? Wakey, wakey. Looks like the monkey got his butt scalped. Oh, hi, how are you? This one's looking right at me. Hi. Are you sleeping now? Look, check it out. Their eyelids come up from the bottom. I never knew that about ducks. I love it. All right. That duck right there looks like it's got a mask or something on. Check it out. It's Julian. Thank you for letting me share the other night about my time serving my country. Julian, what's up, man? Julian, we got to get you back up. Friday night, I was actually in there. We had a show Friday night, and so you could have come in then. I mean, I can't bring you in right now, but I'll bring you in. Julian, you got to come into one of my. We'll get you on. You still want to go on, right? You're the one I was talking to, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got to get you on. We will. Believe it or not, Julian, there were actually a few people who wanted to see you Friday night. I told them all. I think that was you. That was you, right? Who was going to come in Friday night and talk about your situation? Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Now that song's stuck in my head. Damn it. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, I let everybody know. Right when I started the stream Friday night, I was like, hey, we might have a guest on tonight that's going to talk about some stuff. But if they're not, if they don't come on or they're not ready to talk or whatever, or maybe you just didn't get a chance to make it. I had no idea why, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter why, because I just wanted to let people know, you know, these are the types of things that sometimes somebody might take them a little bit of time, or maybe you just got hung up or caught up or something. It was okay. Okay, the thing about our shows, Julian, is that we may have things planned, but it doesn't matter because we wind up doing all kinds of other stuff, you know, and we had a good time Friday night. We always have a good time. But I just want to let you know, if you ever pop in on a night stream or something like that and you want to come on, I'll have you on anytime. Look at this guy eating. What you eating, man? Guy's munching. You're having a good breakfast. I like it. My breakfast wasn't nearly as good as yours. This is an okapi, guys. Part zebra, part giraffe. Well, I mean, they don't know that they're part zebra, part giraffe, but if you look at them, look at that back end, and then they look almost like they're, I don't know, I want to pet them really bad because the fur looks extremely soft. And then if you look at its head, it's got those two little nodules that a giraffe has. See? It looks very giraffe-like on the face. A beautiful animal. I love it. I'd have one of these in my backyard. My dogs wouldn't be happy about it. They'd be pissed off for a couple of days, but they'd have to get over it. He walked away like, damn, can I eat in peace, man? give him the honey bun. He's not. Look, man. If he came over to the you're tempting me, bro. Don't tempt me to do. Don't be a bad influence when it comes to the zoo. I can't get kicked out of here. I love this place too much. He would probably eat the honey bun. That was pretty good. All right, guys, we're coming up on the hippos. I don't know if the hippos are going to be awake. I'm going to read some of this. Hippopotamus, my cousin, the whale. The closest living relatives of hippos are dolphins and whales. I did not know that. I'm glad I stopped and read that. That's pretty cool. I like the trash cans around here, how they have. I love the way that. Is this new? Wait, is this part right here? No, it can't be. I've never really noticed this area right here. Strange. Strange. All right, fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. That's all you can do when you come in to see the hippos. Hippos like to hide. There's one outside of the water right. Oh, what's up? Oh, sorry, guy. What's up, man? Oh, someone's taking a dump. Oh, God, they're all taking dumps. They must have just had their coffee. Did y'all see him? He's not going to move, guys. I'm going to show you him. He's going to sit there for a while, I can tell. We'll come back maybe to him. Excuse me. Oh, who's this guy? What's up, buddy? Hey, fine, don't run off. Come here, I just want to say hello. Come on over. Come here, buddy. I want to know your story. How'd you wind up in here with the hippo? What happened in your life that had you wind up in here with a hippo? I'm just glad the hippos got a better space than that sad looking pool they used to have. Yeah, peekaboo. Yep. Peekaboo's local. Now I remember. Or I don't know if you're still here in town. Can't remember. Look at these little guys. Cute. Oh. A lot of them are using the bathroom too. All right, I need to quit pointing that stuff out. That ain't. It's just unfortunate that they have to have, you know. Seems like fish have a hard time cutting it off, if you know what I mean. Ew. I've never been back here. Let's go check this out. I'm gonna try out some new things today. There's water right here. Do they have? I wonder if they have a water bottle. All right, Memphis Zoo. Memphis Zoo is about to get $50 million from Fred Smith's wife. So, my suggestion, first things first, let's get water bottle refillers. We need those. Oh. What's up, man? Oh, look at this guy. You're still local, you're not going anywhere anytime soon? That fish out there looks like he got hurt. Or maybe he's just got weird fins underneath his, I always like to give these guys a little their moment in the sun, you know? Because people don't come to the zoo and look at the fish that are sometimes. They sit in the aquarium, so let's do this. Watch this. I like him. Hey. It almost looks like he's dancing to the music. Speaking of music, I gotta get the hell out of here because you know, they're playing too much music and give me copyright strike. I don't need a copyright strike. Oh man, I came right out into the louder music. What the hell are they doing, Zoo? Come on, I'm gonna cut the sound for a minute, guys. All right. Hey, Peekaboo, were you here for my stream last week where I came in and we talked about the exciting news for the Memphis Zoo and how Fred Smith's wife's donating $50 million and the zoo's hoping that... The zoo kind of rolled that out wrong. The way they rolled it out, it was like, well, she's going to donate $50 million, but she wants to match $50 million. So it made it sound like they didn't get the donation unless we hit 50 million from the public. But that's not actually what happened. We're going to get the 50 million regardless. We're going to get the 50 million, and I'm trying to think which way we should go. Should we go through the African Belt to get to where we need to be? Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, so it's not a, she's going to donate 50 million regardless, but they want donations from the public too, to total up to 50 million. So we could be looking at 100 million. $100 million for expansion of this already amazing zoo. And to me, I've only read about Louisiana from vampire books. I'm in the UK. What's up, Alexander from the UK? How you doing today, buddy? You are here, man. You're right next to me. I feel your presence. Keep your hands off my balls. Wow. Some of the overnight adult liver cheese is sneaking into my zoo stream. I really need to control myself. Wow, I'm glad we came this way. I'm going to show you in a minute. You can't really see from too far away. Now this right here is kind of sad. These ostriches over here, they've got a really, their cage over here, their little environment, it sucks, man. And the Memphis Zoo knows that. Hopefully they're going to get them a bigger enclosure. Because you might not know, but ostriches like to run. And here we have, I don't know what these, let's see. Homo sapien? Yeah, Homo sapien. Homo sapien. Putting out the food for the animals they're getting ready to release. Over here at this section where they're putting the food out, these are some type of hog, like a striped hog or something. It looks a little bit like liver cheese. It's got a lot of fur on its face. But there you go. And there's an unsung hero right there. I always want to highlight our zookeepers because I don't think they get paid a ton of money. I think that they're really passionate about their jobs, and we need to highlight these humans who do this kind of work. So let's see if she takes it. What's your name? What's your name? Allison, I'm highlighting you for my viewers today about how the wonderful people, the wonderful zookeepers, and how whenever they're at the zoo, always go up to the zookeepers and let them know that they do a wonderful job, because you're doing great work. You have a good day. All right, here we go. We're gonna come over here. Look at this elephant collection. Oh my goodness. Hey, Memphis Zoo's got a fantastic group of elephants. Look at all these guys. It's nutty. That is so cool. I'm going to put the camera back on them in a minute. Coming across some kids. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Let me talk to you about this guy right here. Have I got a... This guy right here, the tall one right there, he's a little hornball. That guy right there, man, all these kids in here are his. He's always at work. He's always at work, this guy. He's got like 4 or 5 women to choose from. And he's very prolific. He's helped birth. He didn't birth them, the females did, but he inseminated a lot of animals. Trying to. Here's a zebra. What's up, zebra? Are you black or are you white? I don't really care. I think you're wonderful. Here's 2. I got to do something. There's people around, so this is going to be embarrassing. Hey, zebra. I got something to tell you. If you're thinking of... Wait. If you're thinking of being my zebra, it don't matter if you're black or white. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Did y'all like that? I try. If you're thinking of being my zebra, it don't matter if you're black or white. Here's a rhinoceros. 2 of them, actually. I did find out a couple of months back when I was talking to a zookeeper that the old story about how a rhinoceros will stamp out your fire. If you have a fire out in wherever, Africa, I guess, where rhinoceros is at. If you have a campfire, there's rumors that, or it's an old wives' tale, that they will come and stomp out a fire. I think it's an old wives' tale. I don't think it's true. One of the zookeepers told me that, potentially they could do it because something about them being protectors or something. But I think it's a fallacy. And we're coming right up on the, I love showing this because all this is going to be gone soon. The 100 million that is going to the zoo, the first thing they're going to do, this entire elephant enclosure, and it's a big enclosure, but they just deserve better. They deserve so much better because this enclosure looks like it's from the 60s or 70s or even 50s. And I don't know, they kind of look like they're back there in Jurassic Park. So they're going to correct that. What's the time frame on the enclosure?
Like it being redone?
Yeah.
I think 2029 is when they're hoping.
That it'll be done completely?
Yeah.
Is it going to be over here, or are they moving it?
No, it's going to be moved. I don't know exactly where, but
okay.
Like our barn is going to be on like where our maintenance area
okay.
is.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, me too.
How long has this one been here?
Since the 60s.
I figured. See,
yeah.
I told them 60s probably. Yeah. Well, that's amazing. Are y'all going to get any new elephants?
Yeah, when that is finished, we'll be able to have a bigger barn and have more elephants.
Awesome.
That might not be for a while.
We have 5 right now, right? Okay. Or what about polar bear?
I'm not sure about that. I have no idea.
He needs a mate. He needs somebody over there. I know his story, but you guys have a good. I'm walking with you. I'm not putting you on camera.
Okay. Come on, Ashley.
Yeah, everybody, all my view, everybody's excited about this.
Yeah, me too.
Because these guys, it's one of my favorite animals, if not my favorite.
Yeah, they deserve a new enclosed exhibit and barn.
They grieve, right?
Yeah.
They grieve like humans, right?
Yep.
Amazing. You have a wonderful day. Here comes one of them. Look, he's following. He's following your voice, right?
Yeah, we're doing a walk.
That's so cool. You don't care if I get this, do you? Okay. Check it out, guys. We got some good footage here. He's got a stick in his mouth, or his nose. Her? Okay. Is it a mouth or a nose?
Her trunk is her nose.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll say trunk up.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you.
I'll say back up.
I love it.
I'll say back up. Back up. Back up.
What does he do with the sticks? Is it just playing or?
He just doesn't want to do what I'm asking.
Oh, he's kind of okay. Maybe he sees he's on camera and he's like, I ain't doing it till you get that guy out of here.
I'll say back up. I'll say back up. Back up.
He's like a beagle.
I'll say come on.
You have a great day. Thank you for showing me that. Guys, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Hey, follow her. I'm telling you, she's feeding them. It's really cool. Here's a map. I'm not going to show you that, but yeah, that was cool. I love it. Anytime. And man, so many people just don't utilize that aspect of the zoo. I tell you, man, when you go into the zoo, use those zookeepers. Talk to them. Get to know more about the animals. It's a little disheartening to hear that they want to have the new elephant enclosure done by 2029. Because to be honest with you, liver cheese might not be here in 2029. I plan on being here, but you never know. We're not promised tomorrow. All right, let me read a couple of these comments here. Yeah, but definitely talk to your zoo workers, and they want to talk about it. You know, that's one thing. You think about that, guys. Think about. I'm gonna read this. I know you're cool, bro. That was great. This is the Memphis Zoo, y'all. It's wild. It's wild because it's sad because if they're wild, they get killed, and if they're in captivity while they are used for entertainment, so these animals basically really don't have a real chance. Yeah, humans are disgusting in a lot of ways. We talk about that quite a bit. I don't want you to think that we don't, think about those things, because we got a lot of critical thinkers in here. But I mean, you can find bad things in just about anything if you really dig deep enough. With the zoo, yeah, sure, there's a lot of bad things attached to it. You want these animals to be free, but the things you have to remember, a lot of these animals have been injured, or maybe they can't be released back to captivity or out of captivity. And sometimes animals actually live longer in captivity, and that's not a big selling point because they're in captivity. So yeah, well, wow, you could live longer in prison. You know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, if they make these, if you look at some of these enclosures and they really spend their time on these enclosures and give these animals enough room, then at least they can, live their lives out thinking maybe, well, I'm kind of in the wild, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. So, when you're talking about the zoo, I get it. It can be negatives, but try to focus on the positives and the education that it teaches people, about the animals. It gives them an education, teaches our children to respect these amazing animals. Because we need to respect them. Hi. Now we're coming around to see if our polar bear is out. Is our polar bear going to be out today? I hope he is. He's got a sad story. What does that say? See. I found you again. Yay! Did you get knocked off, or did I knock myself off? I don't think very many people would apply to work at a zoo if they do not love animals. Yes, I agree with you there. And I did get some inside information as to what they get paid. It's not a lot. You would think they would get paid more. I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to embarrass the zoo. It's not like terrible, but it could be better. It could be better. But then again, they're publicly funded. Most zoos try to replicate the environment the animals came from. Wild man liver cheese. Oops. Zoos, not Zeus. I got it. I got it. Okay. Fingers crossed, guys. I really want to see this polar bear. Oh, he's out today. He's out today. Isn't he beautiful? He's out today and he smells like wax. They changed his enclosure. All right, I'll stop being stupid. Well, I can't stop being stupid. It's born that way. All right, we're going to come over here. I hope my polar bear's out. Hadn't seen him in a couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Damn it. Damn it. Dang it, I mean. All right, I'm not taking that. We're going to go around here to where he comes out at, and I'm going to yell to him that we want him to come out. We want him to come out, right, guys? And I'll tell the sob story about, oh, there he is. I see him. He's inside. What the hell was that? Something was moving over here. What was it? Is it a lizard? Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh God, that was too loud. I just yelled out, oh shit. Did y'all see the lizard? Oh, it scared the crap out of me. Whew. Sorry about that reaction, guys. He's right in that cave right there. He doesn't want to come out. I don't know his name. That was a big ass lizard. Yo, Frankie! Okay, his name's not Frankie. Y'all give me a name to yell out. Chucky! Come on out, Chucky! Nope, no Chucky. You saw the lizard? If koalas can't find a mate, they just go back to sleep and try again later. Is that an actual true thing? Okay, his name's not Chuck and it's not... I don't know. I'll have to figure out what his name is. Surely they have something around here with his name is. I usually don't care because we make up names for our animals. It's a little game we play. So I'm going to try to see if he's in there, if y'all can get a glimpse of him. So y'all know I'm not full of shit. Or, I got to stop. All right, look. He's going to be right behind there on the small. You might be able to see this with his back right now. See it? Yo, Bobby! Name's not Bobby. Oh, he's moving a little bit. Do y'all know the bear's name?
Polar bear?
Yo, polar bear! We're trying to get him to come out. He's in that cave back there. I was just trying different names. Maybe I get the right one. Maybe I get the right one.
I don't think I do. Wait, is it? No.
You can just make a name up for him. You know that, right? Yo, Billy! He's right here. I can show you where he's at. See his back in that cave? I think you can maybe go around there and maybe get a better view of him, but...
I see it,
Yeah. You guys have a great day. Koalas cannot find a mate or face rejection. They simply give up and go back to sleep, reverting to their normal energy saving routine instead of wasting strength. I love it, man. I love it. Koala bear ain't got time. Ain't got time for koala bears. Like I ain't got no time for that, man. Look, if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. Okay, we can try again later. I like that. That makes me like a koala bear a little more, to know that they're not aggressive when it comes to, mating. Because so many other animals are. Look at ducks. Did y'all see them down there? Ducks are like that. You you see ducks in the springtime, man. You're like the females will have their feathers all sideways and stuff. That's because the ducks are, they're fighting over them, and they pin them down when they're mating. They need to clean the tank out. They're constantly having to clean that tank out. It gets like green algae on the side of it. But you can still see them swim through here. I'm not gonna go that way. There's some kids over there. Oh, look, there's a bird in here, guys. He got out. He's free. All right, there's the bald eagles chilling out up there. This is a beautiful part of the zoo. Take in the beauty. A little photo op right there. You can go sit up in there and get your picture made. Polar bear sniffing slot. Polar bear sniffing slot. Okay. Interesting. So did the polar bears come over and sniff through that, or I don't know what that really means, besides look like they were trying to get as many donations as they could, and they're like, you'll get a spot in the zoo. And somebody came over and saw that, oh, look, we got this crack right over here. This crack belongs to us. This is my crack right here. And it serves a purpose. It is a polar bear sniffing slot. You can see that it goes through into the enclosure. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you could call it that, right? Saltwater Cowboy, what's up? Peekaboo, laughing. What's up? We have zoo. Yes, we do, McMuffin. Muffin, you missed an interesting. We've done a lot. We've done a lot today already, Muffin. We went to the Crystal Grotto, which is at a graveyard here in Memphis. It's a wonderful thing. Unfortunately, I don't know if that stream's going to make it up or not. I hope it does. Look at this guy. And what else did we do? Yeah, I took my wife to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke a bunch of people up by doing a live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning. And believe it or not, it was a good live stream. A lot of people came in this morning, or in the middle of the night. I'm gonna have to start streaming more in the middle of the night. Look at this guy, man. You are striking. I know you're a little embarrassed right now at the country. I know you're the mascot of the country, and it's a little embarrassing. I'm embarrassed too. You got a lot of humans behaving not too well. But I want you to know, Bald Eagle, we're going to make you proud to represent America again. And we do understand you don't have a mighty roar, a mighty squawk like they do on TV, like they show. You actually sound kind of like a turkey. And they just pipe that other calls in to make you look tougher. I don't care, man. I don't care. If you sound crazy, that makes me like you even more. I would love to hear you. All right. How you doing, Marvin? Marvin came in and said it's Marvin. No, you didn't. Hang on, let me see. Yeah. Marvin came in and said, it's Marvin. I love that, dude. Is that your call out? Is that your shout out to yourself? You go into every stream, or are you telling me you're Marvin? Look at all this, man. Who was Chief Seattle? Here's a lot of the wonderful people who, look at this, guys. These are gifts of $20,000 to $49,000. All these people gave $20,000 to $49,000 to get a brick on this wall. Thank you for all you wonderful rich people. Oh, look at this one. Gifts of $1 million to $4 million. Gifts of $5 million and above. The city of Memphis and Carol and Jim Prentice. And guess who else we're going to be adding up there? We're going to be putting Fred Smith. Fred Smith and his wife are going to be up there on the top one. Gifts of $5 million or more. That's pretty cool. Over here, gifts of $5,000 to $999. $1,000 or $999.99. Pretty cool, man. That's exciting, man, to know my zoo is going to be looking at a $50 to $100 million expansion. So excited. Can't wait. Stay blessed. Nice work, bro. Thank you, man. Guys, we will have a bonus footage. Oh, we got a super chat here. McMuffin's doing it again. Work, work, work. I'm Gen X, still working, but cool. Yes, middle of the night. Great to stream. I promise to be on. Okay. I've never asked you guys. I've never really asked y'all how many of you guys are night owls. So that's nice to know. Thank you for the $5 super chat there, buddy. I got a coffee with that today. So thank you very much. Yeah, I'll do that, Steve. We want to do some night streams. You definitely, if anybody who's out there listening right now who's a sub, you definitely want to tune in Friday night, because Friday night, as I've mentioned many times before, me and the wife will be up here at the zoo for an annual event called Zoo Brew to help the zoo. They keep all the funds they receive, and what it is they get a lot of local breweries out here, and you can unlimited alcohol, unlimited samples of beer, and I've always wanted to go to one of those, and I've never actually gone to one. I've always wanted to go to one of those beer festivals. I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little worried that I might not be able to control myself, and maybe we get some epic footage. I hope not. Well, part of me hopes so. I want us to get some good footage of me doing something silly, or just, I don't know, that y'all could make fun of. I want y'all to have that. I want you to have that in your life. Liver Cheese embarrassing himself. No, but I'm really looking forward to it. They're going to have live entertainment and stuff out here. They're going to have tarot readers, tarot card readers. I'm very excited for it. They have a regular ticket, which is, I don't know, 75, or they have one that's 125, which gets you in early. I don't know which one we're going to do yet. We don't have that kind of money. I don't want y'all to think that this is something that's just a regular thing for us. It's not. It's rare we do something like that. But it is for charity. It is for the zoo. And we didn't get a vacation this year. You know, I know y'all have heard me, and I've said, we're going to go to a theme park. We didn't get that opportunity this year, unfortunately. So something like this event, it's like a little mini vacation for us. So we do it right. You know, we're going to come up here with an Uber. So that we can, partake in the fun. The question is, will I be able to control myself? All right, porcupines, where you at? Yo, Porky! Porcupine! I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this section of the zoo over here, oh my God, here we go. Hey, buddy. Hey-oh, it's Wolfie. Coming over to say hello? What's up, man? How you doing? You can have conversations with these animals. Never be ashamed to talk to an animal like a human. What's up, man? I want to pet your face. I really want to pet your face. Oh, two more are coming. Look. See, you show a little love and they come over. Look. We're like, yeah, he's a good one. And he's not over there howling. He's not being a... These guys got to listen to people howling all day. And I'm not going to do that to them. Right? We're closer than that, right? I'm not going to bug you with a howl. Ooh! Sorry, I had to. Did he like it? I don't think he liked it. I got one more. I got to do to him. I like him because he's making eye contact with me. But he's behind the fence too, so we'll do it to this guy. Hey buddy. hey buddy. She's right. You are an animal. Oh! Anybody want to tell me what movie that's from? Look. She's right. You are an animal. Oh! This one's wagging his tail. I think he's my buddy. I think we've made some wolf friends today. And see, here's another woman coming over. She heard me doing it, and now she's doing it. Trust me, if you stand over here long enough, that's all you're going to hear all day. Oh, did you hear him growling? These guys. Hear it? Oh, yeah! Get it. Hey, guys. We know you're not going to hurt each other. But calm down a little bit, okay? You know why? Because she's right. You are an animal. Oh! They're coming over. They're responding to it. Look. What's up, man? No, I'm not going to... I think they know I have a honey bun. We got to go. They know I have a honey bun. I can't give them my honey bun. As much as I want to, it can't happen. Look at this caribou. Is this a caribou? It's an elk. That elk looks like he's having a morning bath. Check it out. He's got a big enclosure back here. There's other ones back here. I like that there's a lot of room here in this enclosure. Did you see them come over to me? I couldn't believe it. Look. I think they know I have a honey bun in my pocket. They can't smell it. It's inside a wrapper. I want to pet it. That was cool. We made some new friends today. Made some those wolves. And in case you were wondering what I said, she's right. You are an animal. That is a quote from the amazing, fantastic, timeless classic that is Teen Wolf. Somebody's still back there howling. The zoo's great today. There's not many people here at all, as you can tell. We've come to what is probably my favorite enclosure anyway, the grizzly enclosure, and holy crap, looky here. They are right there. Hey, boo-boo. I'm so sorry I did that to you, bear. You probably hear that 100 times a day. That's a grizzly bear right there, guys. He's not in a great spot. What's up, buddy? I got a picnic basket for you. He's like, oh, that's a good one there, Liberty. Wow, Liberties, aren't you original? Why don't you go ahead next and say something about honey? He's laying down. He's got a machete, but here's the enclosure. It's a huge enclosure for the grizzlies. We have 2 grizzlies, and the reason that this enclosure is so big, we're proud of our grizzlies. We have even though there's no grizzlies in Memphis, we have a basketball team. He's moving. One of them is moving. We have a basketball team here in the city of Memphis, the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's a nice, interesting story about the. Oh God, sorry, I've been missing your chat, your stream, your comments. The story behind the Memphis Grizzlies. Why, when they moved to Memphis, did they not change their name to something other than the Memphis Grizzlies? They used to be the Toronto. Wait, no, it wasn't Toronto. Vancouver. Holy cow. Sorry the footage is a little choppy right now. I think I'm in a bad area. A lot of ducks over here. This is where the duck rave is. There's also a couple of pelicans over here. You got these 5 hanging out. Cleaning themselves. Looks like a good morning. We're gonna have a nice day over here. Nice and shaded. Oh, the bear's getting in the water. We're gonna have some fun. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's coming over here. Here he comes. Okay, but as this grizzly bear heads our way, I do want to tell you, yeah, why did they not change the name from the Vancouver Grizzlies when they moved to Memphis? It's an interesting story. So allow me to share it with you. They, here in Memphis, we used to have a football team that was a part of the World Football League. And it was in the early 70s. And it was a new league that was getting ready to compete against the NFL. And because of that team, we never got an NFL team in the city of Memphis. This is a true story. The city of Memphis, he's coming this way slowly but surely. In 1972, was set to be awarded an NFL team. Well, what happened? Well, here he comes, or she. I'm gonna go talk to him really quick. What should I say to him? Just don't say anything stupid. Don't say anything stupid to him. Hey, boo-boo. Oh, damn it. It just comes out of my mouth naturally. He's a big fluffy muffin. I love him. I love you, man. You have a good day. Stay cool. I'm going to come over. Look, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, he's coming over. He wants to talk. He wants to talk. I don't care. People look at me like I'm nuts because I talk to these animals like they're people. I don't give a shit. These are people. They're better than people. Better than people to me. This one might not be better than a person if you met it in the wild. It might do some things to you. How you doing? You finding your spot over here? I got some people coming up. I got a question for y'all. Do you mind me asking? Go ahead. How many times a day do you think that this grizzly bear hears, "Hey, boo-boo"? Hey, boo-boo? Yeah. I got a picnic basket. Twice. I bet everybody does it.
16 times.
Thank you. Thank you for the solid answer. You guys have a great day. So let me finish the grizzly story. Okay, so a lot of people. A lot of people don't know this about Memphis. Okay, and I am happy, excited to share it because we've always been right on the cusp of getting an NFL team. We wanted an NFL team for decades and decades and decades. We tried to get an NFL team, and they just wouldn't come. You know, they wouldn't. They didn't court us. We almost got them in. We almost got an NFL team the last time. The Carolina Panthers. That was Carolina Panthers, and what was the last team that came into the league? Jacksonville Jaguars. One of those was supposed to be us. Yeah, one of those was supposed to be us. But I don't know. Fred Smith had apparently put 200,000 on the table, 200 million on the table, and we thought we were getting one of those teams. We had a big night where everybody went down to the stadium, and waited for the announcement, thinking we were going to get look at this, look at him, thinking we were going to get an NFL team, but we didn't. We didn't get the team. I was at the stadium that night, heartbroken, when we went in and they announced Paul Tagliabue, but ESPN was here. There were a lot of people here. We drew about 10, 15,000 people down at the Liberty Bowl where they would have been playing, and they announced that the team went to Carolina. And look, man, I'm not saying anything bad about Carolina. Clearly, they deserve an NFL team. Jacksonville probably deserves an NFL team too. Look at this beauty. But we've always been second place. You know, we're an underdog story, the city of Memphis. So we tried for decades to get a team, but what people don't really know is that World Football League team that we had in 1972, which were called Memphis Grizzlies, or the Memphis Southmen. You can look them up, Memphis Southmen or Memphis Grizzlies. And they had a grizzly on their helmet. It was really cool. Their logo to this day, it's amazing. Look it up. You will be impressed by it. Okay, but damn your long-winded story there, Liver Cheese. Let's go this way. No, we just came from this way. Let's go this way. So here's the story. Memphis was the front runner to get the NFL team in 1972. It might be 1971, so don't quote me on it. I might have been a memory. Or a memory. I might not have even been conceived at that moment. I mean, it was I think it was 72. I'm going to turn the camera around because we got a lot of people walking down through here and I don't want to get them. All right, so we didn't have a football team. We really wanted a football team, but we couldn't wait for the NFL to award their new team. So we had the bright idea to go out and try this new World Football League. It's called the World Football League, and they were going to compete against the NFL. The problem was the World Football League didn't think they were going to be competing against the NFL. They thought they were going to be a spring league, kind of like the USFL. This is a long story, but it's interesting because the day the Seattle Seahawks were announced in 1971 or 72, I'm talking to you, Seattle, because I got a beef with you. That's our team. That was Memphis. The Seattle Seahawks were supposed to be awarded to Memphis, Tennessee in 1971 or 72. But what happened was because we screwed around and went and courted the World Football League and got the Memphis Grizzlies in, at the owners meeting, all the owners came in, or the commissioner of the NFL came in and told all the owners not to vote Memphis. Memphis was the front runner. Memphis would have gotten the Seahawks. 100% true story. That was our team, and we didn't get them, and we only kept the Grizzlies for like a year or two because that entire league folded, and it hurt a lot of people. But that's the reason. They were going to change the Vancouver Grizzlies to the Memphis whatever, and they had a naming contest. They had a naming contest to do so. And what happened is all the Memphians got together and said, just leave it as the Grizzlies. You know, we had a football team called the Grizzlies. Leave it as the Grizzlies. And we did. So there you go. That's why the Memphis Grizzlies are here in Memphis, Tennessee. Or that's why we kept their name. Another interesting, we almost got the NFL again when the Charlotte, I told you, and Jacksonville got the team. But this is even more interesting. The NFL turned us down then too. But by then, they probably turned us down for different reasons. The city was starting to change. You know, we were getting a lot more African Americans, and you know, some crime went up in some parts of the city. and the city wasn't getting a good reputation, so Carolina and Jacksonville were chosen above us. And then on top of that, the Titans moved to Nashville. So the Houston Oilers picked Nashville. We didn't even know Nashville wanted a team. We'd been trying for years and years, decades. But the interesting thing is, we were the one, there was one other city, it may have been Oklahoma City, or another city that got shafted whenever the NFL expanded. And I find this interesting as hell, because, guys, don't worry, everything I'm walking past right now we've already seen. I'm having to double back around so we can get to the China exhibit, all right? I'm not ignoring you, I'm just making conversation. So when they rewarded Carolina and Jacksonville, then let's see if the hippos, let's see if he's out again, since we're back over here. They awarded, oh shit. Look at that big thing. I should have picked him up. He lost his tail. No, I wouldn't have done that. Tail would have fallen off. So, we lost the team to Seattle, and then we lost it to Carolina, and then we lost it to Jacksonville, and then we lost it to Memphis. To Nashville. So, you know, we have, and when you guys come in here and you see how adamant and how I don't take shit when you talk about my city, that's one of the reasons why. We've always been labeled as second best. And it got a little old. But the last thing I wanted to tell you, and you can tell your friends this one, and it's true. When there were 4 teams vying for those 2 spots, when Carolina and Jacksonville got the last 2 spots, they didn't know who they were picking until the meeting that day. So what they needed to do is design helmets and uniforms for all the teams, all the cities. All 4 cities had uniforms and helmets designed and ready to go if they were announced as the team. And I just find that interesting as hell, because somewhere out there is a helmet that was made by the NFL that has the name of our team and the logo. And I'm going to spill it all for you right here, right now. You can't find it anywhere. The NFL Memphis team was going to be called the Memphis Hound Dogs. They were already named, ready to go, ready to be premiered. It gets even more interesting. Their colors, what were their colors on their helmet? Black and white. Black and white. That was going to be their colors. And apparently, from what I've read and what I've gathered, their helmet was, I've never seen it. I don't think anybody's ever seen it. But apparently their helmet had some form of dog bones in a cross or in an X. The helmet was black. The bones were white. And it may have had something else, but nobody really knows. But what we do know for a fact is we did have a uniform ready to go to be shown on ESPN and national TV of the Memphis Hound Dogs, which no one will ever see. And I think that's a pretty cool story. Hopefully you enjoy that long-ass winded story. What the hell is he talking about? I'm gonna get over here and read your comments real quick before we head over to the China exhibit. Got a lot of people in here today. I appreciate you guys staying around. Yeah, the Memphis Hound Dogs. That hurts. I think that would have been so cool. Give me 1 second. I got to do something. And then I'll read your comments. Oh no! Look! What the? That's ridiculous. What have I done? I was going to talk to y'all while I'm up here. Finishing up my water, thinking if I'm going to eat that honey bun or give it to a monkey. Honey bun. I'm going to turn the camera around. Chat. Oh, I was going to read the chat. Malaysia, speaking about sports, have you noticed how much graded cards have increased? No, I haven't. Are they going up? Are they going up? I deal in cards. I deal in sports cards sometimes. I have a lot of sports cards. I don't have any graded cards though. All mine are raw. I didn't know that. Just another day of loving less, loving lies, living lies, still edible. It would taste the same. I say eat it. Oh, I'll eat it. I was just messing around. But look at it. I'm trying to see if the orangutan wants to come out and bring her baby out. Something going on back there. What I think is really cool about the fact that we had a chance to have an NFL team is, well, I mean, there's a lot of things, but the colors. I think that's so interesting that our colors were just going to be black and white, and it's so fitting. It's so fitting that our colors would be black and white, because you know we were Memphis, Tennessee, man. It's a racial city. We lost Martin Luther King here. A lot of racial things. The garbage strikes during the during the 60s, civil rights stuff. A lot of important stuff happened here with race. So I just think that was interesting that our colors would have been black and white. All right, we've been through this part of the zoo. We're circling back to go to the China exhibit. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're at 1 hour and 12 minutes. Whew. Feed it to the orangutans. Oh, you don't have to feel bad about that. I've had like 18 people in here tell me to feed it to the animals. I would feed it to the animals, but I love my job at the zoo too much. Here, I'm going to ask somebody something. How are you doing today? I'm not going to put you on camera, but what's your name? Ashana. Okay. Ashana. I've done a live stream, and I do live streams up here all the time, but I get some hooligans in here who want, what's that smell? It's not me, is it?
Nah, it's probably something
Okay. But I've got a bunch of hooligans in here. You know, most of them are really nice. They want to know about the animals, and we learn about the animals. I talk to you guys sometimes. But I got a couple of them in here who are being hooligans, who are telling me they want me to feed this to the monkeys. And I told them, no, you ain't feeding that to any animals, because I don't want to get kicked out of the zoo. So tell them how wrong they are. Say, stop being heathens.
I don't think you should be feeding
Yeah.
gorillas honey bun.
Thank you. See there? So y'all stop being heathens.
Yeah.
The animals aren't getting these.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. You have a good day. All right, look at these guys. They are munching away on their lettuce. See, they're out there eating healthy. They're eating lettuce, and you guys talking about give them a honey bun. You got to be ashamed of yourself. These guys are way more healthy than I am. Sorry, whoever I threw under the bus there. So peaceful. Who said that? Bojax, stop it right now, or I'm going to kick you out of here. That's a ridiculous statement. Ridiculous. Y'all beat up Bojack in there. Tell him what's up. Tell him that's the most ridiculous thing he's ever heard or ever said. That anyone in here's ever said. That's stupid, man. I'm in a zoo. I'm in a zoo. I'm gonna see people. Okay. You don't have the zoo. The zoo's not private just for you. You understand that? I'm over here and I'm filming, bringing you content. And just because I happen to catch a kid as I move around, have you seen me focusing on any kids, you jackass? No, I didn't think so. So, when you see that, then you can say something. What a ridiculous thing to say. Are you gonna? Let me ask you, Bojack. Are you gonna go into Disneyland and Disney World, and if you see somebody filming, are you gonna go over and tell them, "Hey, make sure you don't get a single child on camera"? Is that what you're gonna do, Bojack? Good luck with that. This is the United States of America, buddy. We're recording everything 24 hours a day. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. That falls into that having no trust in humans. Ain't nothing wrong, man. It's if I catch a kid on the camera, my viewers know damn well I ain't in here doing nothing disgusting, okay? So apparently you don't. So why don't you find another place? How about that? How about we do that? Jackass. All right, that's it. No more trolls. I'm gonna get back in zoo mode. That just upset me. I'm an auditor. This guy's telling me, stop filming the children. Bro, have you seen me focus in on a kid once? No, you haven't. Ridiculous. Oh, don't want to film down there. There's 3 kids. I come through here every week. When I go past the splash pad and you hear me mention at least 5 times in my videos, I'm not going to film over there because there's kids. Okay? Now, it's not my fault you didn't catch that. But you don't just come in here assuming that I'm up to no good out here and filming kids. Guys, we got to start trusting people. I mean, where does somebody get in their heads that they think that somebody in 2026, just out at a zoo, mind you, filming, is up to no good because he accidentally gets a kid on camera? Stop it. Stop it. Be reasonable. All right. All right, here's Niles and Fraser Crane. But you always got to come by and say hello to them every time. How we doing today, guys? That one's over there eating. Y'all have a good day. Over here we have the proctologist monkeys. I don't even see them. There's one. The reason I call them proctologist monkeys is because I caught one on video one time doing some very strange things to another monkey. But you got to remember they're animals. It's going to happen. He's the only one out right now. Very weird. Oh, here's another one. Let's go have a chat with this guy. Hey, buddy. What's your name? I'm going to name you, okay? Can I give you a name? Okay, let's. Y'all want to help me name this this monkey? The next comment, that's what we're going to name it. The next comment I see, that's what this monkey's going to be named. Anybody who's going to name the monkey? Proctor? Joe Biden? Jeez, man. Really? Keep your politics out of my zoo. We don't talk about politics when we're at the zoo. Proctor, that's his name. Lynn, you got your first named zoo animal. Proctor. There he goes. There goes your Proctor. See you, Proctor. And I'll remember that one. I'll remember him. Somebody else said Bojack. Bojack's good too, man. I'll give you an opportunity to name another animal. But that one's Proctor. I love this bird here. Not enough people stop to look at beauty of these birds. Okay, this bird has a name. It's Bojack. What up, Bojack? How you doing, Bojack? He's looking. He likes it. You like that name? I think he likes it. Bojack it is. See you later, Bojack. I'm coming into a beautiful part of the zoo. This was where the pandas used to be, the giant pandas. We had pandas at one point. We don't have them anymore. They got shipped to another zoo. And I miss them. Stop being a weirdo with your mindset. Nobody is focusing on the kids except you, evidently. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. Now, you know, I mean, you can tell if somebody's being creepy, right, with a camera. I ain't gonna do that. There's a bunch of them right over here. I'm not focusing on these guys. I'm focusing on the animals. Oh, look at this red panda. It's beautiful. Does it have a name, guys?
His name is Hazel.
His name is Hazel?
Hazel.
Okay, thank you.
There's one at the end of that ramp. It's Banda.
Okay, I'm not gonna put you on. I'm not gonna put her on camera, okay? Thank you for telling me the name of that red panda. Look at it. It is so cute. It looks like it belongs in a cartoon, doesn't it? Looks like a cartoon animal. Here he comes. Here he comes. Look at this guy. He's like a little cat. He's so cute. Is it a boy or a girl? Do y'all know?
I think it's a girl.
You think it's a girl? That is so. Look, man, there should not be allowed to be an animal that's this cute. It's too cute. Isn't it so cute?
But she really likes to shake a tail at me.
Oh, she shakes her tail at you?
Yeah, she shakes her tail.
I bet that's cool. All right. Bye-bye, Hazel. You have a good day. I love that. Wasn't Hazel cute, guys? Oh my gosh, guys, gasp. What will you ever do? Liver Cheese talk to a little girl. Come lock him up. We got to stop with the nonsense in this country, man. Not everybody's out looking to do evil things to kids or evil things in general. You got to start trusting people a little more. Everybody's afraid of everybody else. We got to stop that. It's not cool. You know who we also think that that's not cool? This guy right here. Buddha. Hey, Buddha. We went over to the grotto earlier, the Crystal Grotto, where they were honoring Jesus. What do you think of that, Buddha? You're okay with that? Yes, you are. Because you're not insane. You're very peaceful. I don't know. What is Buddha? Is he a god? I don't know. He's peaceful. I'm supposed to rub his belly. He doesn't have any problems with that Crystal Grotto that was highlighting Jesus. Doesn't matter anyway. There is no expectation of privacy in public. That includes children. But yes, if you're creeping on kids, it's something to report. You aren't, though. Thank you. Thank you so much. Little ones are our future. Yes, we got to teach them, right? I think that every time that I'm out and about, and if a kid comes over to me, and they do it. Some of them see my streams, and they come over, oh, I'm watching your stream. It's an opportunity for us, you know, to let them know that, hey, yes, you need to be aware when they're strangers. You know, you need to teach your kids about stranger danger, but you also need to let them know that there's a lot of people out there who don't even think about that kind of stuff, okay? Look at these guys. And so I don't know, I'm going to turn the camera around, okay? I have a little talk with y'all. Um, okay, so I'm a funny looking guy, right? I can admit it. I don't know why. And I don't think it's because of my looks. My wife and other people have said it's because I have empathy and I'm a kind person. I'm an empath. But kids, they love me, bro. Kids love me. They come over and man, I don't know what it is. They just feel very relaxed around me. And I love that. I give them the opportunity. What I do is they want to talk to me, I'll talk to them. I'm not going to put them on camera. I will ask, if they want to be on camera, I'll ask the mom, hey, do you want your kid to be on camera? They want to be on camera. And if they're okay with it, even then I might not do it. But kids are mysteriously drawn to me. Always have been. Always. Do they think I'm Santa Claus? Like a dirty Santa Claus or something? Thumbnail. Here's more contributors to the zoo. Really cool. Thank you for all those people who did that. Here's a Great Wall of China, guys. All right. Lovely. This whole area, man. It's a shame we lost the pandas. But we're still keeping animals over here. And by the way, the otters weren't out. I wish they were. The otters are one of my favorite stops at the zoo. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around. We're back where we can see some things. Okay. In fact, I've seen you go out of your way to avoid filming kids. We may disagree on many things, but you're solid on this. Thank you very much, Mel. That means a lot to me. Look at this guy back here. We talk about the bonobos, and I want to show you the bonobos and tell you the story about how the bonobos in the springtime of this year, they busted this window out right here. Yes, they did. There was a teenager in here up at the glass, and you see that they've roped that you can't get close to the glass anymore. That's because there were teenagers over here that were antagonizing the monkeys, the bonobos, and one of them busted the glass out. You can find that video on YouTube. Look up Bonobos Memphis Zoo. And they had to close the exhibit down for a month or two while they replaced the glass. And now, because of somebody else, we can't really get up too close to them to film them. So there you go. Now, let's see how we do this. Passing a lot of people right now. Excuse me, excuse me. All right, we're going to do this really quickly because I just want to show you one of the great features of the Memphis Zoo, but we're not going to focus in on any kids. So I'm just going to do this real quick, and I'll show you the splash pad that we have. It's amazing. It costs a little extra money. It's $8 extra if you are a zoo member, or it is $10 extra if you're not a zoo member. And you can come out here. They have lockers. They have drinks and beverages and food. They have in the back, they have cabanas. So you can rent a cabana out, let your kids go wild over there. And, you know, I just think it's really cool. I don't know how much longer it's going to be open, so who knows, but I thought I'd show it to you. Coming over here to the, oh my God, I'm excited. We're going to see Tom. Tom the monkey. I'll tell you all about that right over there in a minute. And we're going to see Ace too. Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. He's eating. That's a dinosaur, guys. I don't care what anybody says. That is a dinosaur right there. It's huge. You can't really tell how big it is from the camera. But I promise you it's big. And that's not the first time I've ever said that. Especially if it's a female I'm talking to. Hey-oh! Alright, that's enough of that. Nobody was around me when I made that joke. There's another one right over there. It is a lot bigger than what it looks like. We got some more over here. Look at this guy, man. He's munching. He's munching. I probably hard to see him. He's in the shadow. And we come around to Tom. Not Tom. I don't call him Tom. It's Bob. Bob. Where is Bob? Bob, where are you? Oh, there he is. This is my buddy, Bob. Bob, come on out, man. They want to see you. He knows my voice. He'll come to me. What's up, Bob? Come on over and say hello to Liver Cheese today. Come here. Y'all see him? He's coming to me. How you doing, Bob? How's your week been? You had a good one? I've missed you. Bob, you going to get some shade? You going into your hut? All right, Bob. Go on in there, get you some shade. You have a good one. I'll be back. Hey, I'll be back Friday night, okay? Now, when I come back Friday night, I might have some alcohol in my breath because it's they're going to be serving beer out here. So hopefully I won't be acting too much differently. Hopefully I'll still be extremely... Hey, he's trying to get turned around. He's stuck. Hopefully when you see me on Friday night, Bob, I'm not 3 sheets to the wind. Maybe I'll come over here and give you a sip of my beer. He's coming over. I'm going to pet him. Hey, Bob. Can y'all see? Yeah. Love you, buddy. See you later, Bob. Thanks for letting me pet you. He's too freaking cute. What does a tortoise do on its birthday? It celebrates! Bob.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah. You can pet him. Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
Pet his head. He likes to pet his head. See?
Hi. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's a good boy.
He's one of my favorites up here. I visit
old
him
is he?
and talk. I don't know. I need to find out more information on him.
Yeah.
He's cool, though.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Whew. I'm getting a little hot. Okay, we're in the dragon's lair. We're going to see Ace. I always look forward to seeing Ace. Me and Ace have a connection. He's a Komodo dragon. He's usually waiting for me. See if he's outside or inside. He's outside. I'm going to surprise him. Okay, cool. Nobody's out there. Here we go. You ready? What's up, Ace? What's up? What's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, man? How's your week been? Tell me everything. Did you catch a bunch of bugs? Did kids make fun of you? Did you want to bite a kid in the nose? You can't do that, Bob. I don't think Bob. Why am I calling him Bob? Ace. You can't do that, Ace. Story with me and Ace. I made a video when I first started streaming at the zoo, and I came over and Ace is molting, He's losing his skin, so he had a bunch of skin hanging off his back, and I called him Ashy, and he didn't like it. He didn't like it, so I came back, and he let me know he didn't like it, so I changed it from Ashy to Ace. And I gotta say, Ace, you've lost most of the skin on your back. Thumbs up. Yeah, but he's my boy. Me and this guy right here, we spend a little time together. I come over here and talk to him like he's a real dragon. They call this the dragon's lair, and he is a real dragon. All right, we'll see you later. We'll see you later, Ace. Hi. Let somebody else enjoy Ace. Had a family coming over. All right, now if you look out right here, this is where things start to get really exciting, because just probably about 3 weeks ago I was in here and they announced that their next expansion is going to be a Stingray Bay. And I know, yeah, a lot of places have that already. Why are we so far behind? I don't care. I'm excited for it. And they've already broken ground. And word is they hope to have it done by early spring of 27. So I'm excited to see that, and I'm excited to take you guys with me when that does open. We'll be naming some stingrays. I have a love-hate relationship with stingrays. I do love them because they're pretty chill and pretty amazing creatures, but I kind of have a little bit of ill will towards them, a little bit, because one of them took away Steve Irwin. One of them took away the crocodile, and that upset me very, very much when that happened. And I know, I preach it every day, you can't judge all stingrays based off of what one did to the crocodile hunter. I find that story so tragic, yet in a way so beautiful. It's strange, huh? Right over here we have the zip line. 2 zip lines, they're pretty cool. If you're ever here, go check those out. They're an additional cost, but you can get a pass where you can ride them as much as you want. No, about Steve Irwin, it's tragic. In case you don't know, Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, killed by a stingray that barbed him. They have a barb in their tail, and it barbed, freak accident, it barbed Steve Irwin in the chest, and we lost a great man. But in a way, if you really think about it, sorry, that's a zip line. In the way, if you really think, I'm gonna read this message because it's a long one. He was a good guy. That was terrible. Yeah, it was. He was stung in the chest. Yeah. If he would have left the stinger in instead of pulling it out, he wouldn't have bled to death. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Thank you for that information. Instead of pulling it out, he wouldn't have bled to death. It would have acted like a cork. Yeah, that's good info, man. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know why he did that. He might have panicked. You know, I don't know. It could be, I imagine something like that would be very painful. But to finish my thought, I think in a macabre way, it's kind of beautiful, you know, that he went out. I know it's tragic, and Liver, you can't find anything beautiful here.
Thanks.
Yep. You can't find anything beautiful in something like that, but if you really think about it,
Say thank you.
you're welcome. He died living what he loved to do. I'm gonna come in here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna get the singing fish one time, and we're gonna get out of here. This is a fish that likes to sing. He likes to sing. You know he likes to. Let's see if he's going to do it. You going to sing for us today? He think, you know, he's not really singing. He thinks my finger's a worm. So he tries to la 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 la. See, I told you he could sing. All right, that's it. All right, too many kids in here. too many kids in here. Sorry. I do like to show that off. I like to show that to the kids because they love it. I'll go back. I bet you if I turned around and went back in there right now, there'd be 5 kids around that fish making him sing. And yes, I understand we're kind of torturing the fish. He thinks my finger's a worm, but you know, he's there to entertain, right? Just kidding. Hi guys, we're entering my favorite part of the zoo, Once Upon a Farm. My favorite, absolute favorite part of the zoo. Because over in Once Upon a Farm, we have a lot of the animals that are, you know, not many people come around to see them and spend a lot of time with them because, you know, a donkey or a goat, you can see those in a lot of places. But I have special relationships with these donkeys and goats. And I want y'all to notice something today. We're going to try it again. I'm going to turn the camera around. All right, if you're new here, I want to let you know, I'm kind of winded. Whew. We're going into the barnyard exhibit over here. And this is not a petting zoo, so you can't go into the enclosures and pet them. But I want you to notice something. I have a strange connection with 2 of the donkeys here. I call them Donkey Face and Donkey Face Jr. They know me. They come to me. They want me to pet them. And I want you to see that. And I think the reason is that, or for that, is because I think they understand that I'm a peaceful person. I think animals have that intuition. There's certain people out there that I think an animal can be more connected to. And I'm very, very proud to say that animals find that connection with me. I love it. Good evening from sunny Sweden. I love it. Hey, Sweden, you want to go see some donkey faces? Singing fish sounds fishy. Hey-o! I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to go over and surprise Donkey Face. I got to give them props again. The people who, you know, the gardeners around here. The gardeners don't get enough props for this place. Look at this place. It's beautiful. They do such a good job keeping up all the flowers and the plants. Look at this. It's gorgeous. So thumbs up to those people, those unsung heroes that take care of all these. And let me remind you, they may not look that great, but last week we had 115 degrees heat index here in Memphis, Tennessee. So they're doing a good job. All right, here come the goats. I got a couple of the goats. Hey! Hey! What's up? How we doing, guys? You want to come say hello, or are you leaving? You don't know what you're doing yet, do you? Come on over and say hello. Don't act like you don't know me. Bah! Oh, that's wrong. That's the wrong animal. All right, you don't want no liver cheese love today? Okay, they're eating. I'm not going to mess with them. 1 point. What's 1 point? Thank you, man, Lynn, whatever that is. Animals have good judgment as human temperament goes. Our FFA chapter always sponsored a petting zoo for farm animals at the Oklahoma State Fair. So you saw it, right? If somebody came in and they had a bad mojo or bad juju, a lot of animals would be like, nope, you go somewhere else. These are new. They just cut this tree up a couple weeks ago and put this in here. Oh, look at this guy. He's so cute. Hey, How are you doing today? Oh, I want to pet him so bad. All right, I'm going to let my goats eat. And make no mistakes about it, they are my goats. See you, buddy. Oh, you don't want me to go? Bye. Bye. Awesome. Now, earlier today we were talking about pig's feet, pickled pig's feet, and I promised you I would show you some pig's feet that weren't pickled. So I got to do that. I got to own up to it. Here we go. Got a couple of little lazy hogs over here. One of them stretching out right there. Now look at that. You see those feet? That's what we were talking about. Some gross human being decided he wanted to cut those feet off and put them in a pickle jar and put them in bars so that drunk people could eat them. Disturbing. They know you, but they're just kidding around. Good morning. They need mud. Yeah, they do. They have a little hole right over here that's got some water in it. And usually they keep that muddy. I'm sure somebody will be around to muddy it up for them. All right, this is it, guys. I always get so excited. They moved him. They moved Donkey Face. They moved him. He's right over here. He doesn't see me yet. Okay, guys. I want you to see they're right over there. They haven't noticed me yet. Watch their reaction. Let's see if it happens. Donkey Face! Donkey Face! What's up? Donkey, come on. I need to talk to you. Oh, I don't like that they're in a different spot. I can't get to them. This is not cool. They moved Donkey Face and Donkey Face Jr. I'm going to try to go around to the other side, see if I can get to them. Did y'all move them over there permanently, the two donkeys?
The idea is to swap.
Okay. Hey, Donkey Face. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I heard old Donkey Face, what's their names, their real names?
Sue and Joey. Joey's the white, Peggy Sue's the...
So Peggy Sue's a female?
They're both females.
Okay, they're both females, okay. I have a strange connection with these guys. They usually come to me like they're dogs.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm a little, I'm not recording, but I am doing a live feed. I did want to ask you guys though, I've heard rumors that when the remodel happens, that these guys might be going to another location in the zoo. You probably don't know. And I wouldn't want you to answer anyway. Might get you in trouble, you know. There they are, guys. They're off in the distance and they're eating, so I'm not going to mess with them too much. I don't want to pull them away from their food. Well, hello. What's your name? What is it?
Pepper.
Pepper? Hi, Pepper. What is Pepper exactly? Just a heifer?
A miniature zebu. He's a bull, actually.
Okay.
Bull. Basically just miniature drama.
Yeah. Have any of you guys ever tried to ride it? No. I mean, he's got that hump up front, so it kind of grab a hold of the hump. Guys, don't try to ever ride one of these things, okay? I'm not saying that's what you should do. These are wild animals. You guys have a great day. I want to see Donkey Face and Donkey Face Jr. one more time. I'm not going to get an interaction with them today, and that's okay. I'll live. I do love my Donkey Face love, though. These guys act like dogs. They love it. They like to be pet. Very strange. Okay, we're moving around here. We're gonna, guys, don't go anywhere. We still got penguins coming up. We still got some birds. We still got the meerkats. We still got the lions and tigers. Oh my. We already saw the bears. Check this out, guys. It's a train that goes around the barn area. I'm gonna wave to them and see if they all wave, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're on a train, right? You got to wave to everybody. You guys have a great day. I highly recommend the train ride. It's not a long ride, but it goes around this area twice, and it's $2, and it's worth every penny. Try the brisket. I still think pickled feet are disgusting. yeah, me too. Olive. There's a train in my city too. My hope is, I really do hope, and I think they'll probably do it. When you have a train like that, I've always wondered what lives in this little thing right here. What did they create that for? See it? Yeah, this train needs to go around the zoo, and hopefully they will do something like that when they do the expansion. I would love to be able to ride that old-fashioned train around the zoo. That would be amazing. All right, we got the cocks over here. One of our newer subs, cocks aren't out today. One of our newer subs is, gosh, I wish I knew the name of her channel. I'd send you over there. She rescues cocks and ducks and hens, and she's got a little farm that she just started doing it not long ago. She got divorced and is starting her, I guess I shouldn't have said that. That was too much. I apologize. I don't know that she got divorced, but anyway, from what I was talking to her about, there's a new chapter in her life, and she's rescuing cocks. Okay, I'll stop calling them that, but that's technically what they're called. Well, hello. My, what's your name? You got a good spot over here. Thank you for keeping the camera off the children. I'm sorry my concern upset you earlier. Okay, Bojack. Bojack, I'm sorry, Bojack. If you're a regular sub, Bojack, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? Oh, hold on. Before I tell you something, look at this. Hi. You just gonna ignore me like that? All right. Having one of them days. Oh, he's thinking about turning and looking. Hey, how you doing? Hi, you're cute. I love you. I'll try to send some positive energy your way. Okay? All right, let me turn it back around and talk to Bojack. Bojack, I didn't know you were a sub. It happens a lot, Bojack. Sometimes you'll come in and certain people will say certain things, and they're not really aimed at me in a negative way. But there's a reason for that, Bojack, that I reacted that way. I'm a First Amendment auditor. So you know what we do. We go out and we film, and a lot of times we might accidentally capture some kids, and I go out of my way not to do that, because I get it. I get it, man. I get it that you don't know who I am and I look creepy. Why are you videotaping my kids? I'm going to try to avoid that in every way I can. So, Bojack, I think I remember you're a regular sub now, and I feel bad. I feel bad that I did that to you. But also, you got to understand it from my perspective. So, water under the bridge, Bojack. Love you. And I mean that. That's the great thing about this channel. We can have dust-ups and disagreements. And at the end of the day, we still love each other as humans. And I appreciate you apologizing for that, Bojack. You didn't have to do that. And that's the reason that I apologize to you also. See, people, that's the way human beings should work. Let's try to do more of that. All right. Upwards and onwards. Here we go. All right, we're coming up on the penguins. I don't care what kind of mood you're in. If everybody's in a bad mood, anybody's in a bad mood, you look at some penguins swim for a little bit, and that bad mood disappears. At least for me it does. And I hope that you guys get some of that too, you know? And I mean, I see them, guys. I understand. I walk up to a enclosure and they see me filming, and I notice their reactions, okay? So I'm letting some pass right now. You can notice people and their reactions and whether or not, you know, the parents think you're up to something. And if I feel that for a second, I always let them know. I'm not going to film your kids. And most of the time they really appreciate that and they're okay after that. All right, here we go. There they go. Got to follow them. Got to follow them. I wish we could have made it out here when they fed them earlier. They're running away. Look, man, y'all don't make me work too much, okay? I'm tired. I had to get up at 4 a.m. take my wife to the airport. Y'all can't make liver cheese work. You got to come on over. Hey, guys. Let's see if they come over to me. What's up, guys? Hey, hey. Another thing I wanted to say to you guys, if you're sitting at home thinking, liver cheese, stop being stupid. Those penguins aren't coming over to you because they like you. They're coming over. That's okay. Let me have my childlike wonder. I like to share stories about childlike wonder and how, as adults, it's difficult for us to find that childlike wonder. So sometimes I create stories for these animals. So don't come in here and go, that's not why they're coming over to you. Well, I mean, maybe it's not, but let me have my own version of my own dream. I think every animal in this place loves liver cheese. I hope they do. All right, that's all. I'm gonna turn the camera back around. Let's go see some birds. They know you're filming them. Good morning, ZZ Top Notch. Ooh, I like that. Who did that? AG. Nice. I like that one. Thank you. I thought the same thing, Lynn. All right, here we go. We're going to see some birds. All right. I'm going to try to shut my yap when we go through here, because a lot of these guys, the way to get the therapy out of them is to not hear someone yapping about them in the background and just enjoy what they look like. He's looking for something. What are you looking for, buddy? You looking for some treats? You want my honey bun? Oh, God, he could jump. Did y'all see that jump? There's another one right there. I didn't see it. This is a blue crown hanging parrot. They're not hanging right now, they're walking. Beautiful colors. All right. I will travel through here kind of quickly. The thing about the birds is sometimes they're not out and sometimes they're really small. So if I don't see it immediately, I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes at each enclosure trying to find it. But if I do see it, like here's one right here, we can highlight this beautiful bird. It is a Bali Mina. Gorgeous. He's singing, guys. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever highlighted that bird before. Oh, look at this guy. What are you doing, man? I see you there. You kind of blend in. You trying to hide. You're a brown bird. What are you? You're a silver-beaked tanager? Maybe you're a female. Maybe it's either the female or, you know how usually one of the female or the male might be a little less colorful. There's like a brown one in there. So I assume that's one of those birds, but maybe the one that's not as colorful. Okay. He's hiding. I'm not going to play those games with him. Oh, what do we have here? Where are they? Oh, no. No, that's one of my routines. One of my routines is to come over here and see the partridges and go, and a partridge in a pear tree. I can't do it because they're not in here, but I did it anyway. They don't have a pear tree. All right, let's go. There's a punk rock bird over here if I can get them. They got it blocked off. I don't know if they blocked this enclosure off for some reason. I assume maybe the punk rock bird that's right there nipped somebody. See him? Strange looking bird. Maybe he nipped somebody and that's why they don't let anybody come back here. Right here we had the cocklebur. He's gone. But the good news is the cocklebur is alive. He just went to another zoo. I talked to one of the animal trainers and they told me, no, cocklebur's not dead. I was so worried the cocklebur had passed away. You come in here. This is a really cool room. It's open air, and all of these birds right here are somewhere in this room. So really, if you wanted to, you could come in here, sit down on one of these, pull you up a little stool or something, and sit here with a pair of binoculars or whatever you need, and try to find all these birds. We're not going to do that, but you can do that. All right. Oh, look at this guy. The Pompadour Continga. Gorgeous. I'm going to try to zoom. Beautiful. Call! 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 He must not use that one. This reminds me of Jurassic Park. Does this place have orangutans? Blood vision they do. The orangutan wasn't out today. The orangutan has a, you can find a video of him though. Has a baby named Rue. And she's real shy with Rue. She doesn't show it a lot. So I'll get back to that story, boy. I got to look at my owls right now. Harold! What up? Oh, yeah. That one ran away. I scared him. Harold ran into his hole. Did y'all see that? Harold's pissed at me. Harold's the first animal up here. And by the way, this one right here, its eyes, see how one of them's big and one of them's small? I didn't do that. I didn't do that to that bird. What that means is that bird right there, that owl, was at some point traumatized by something, And their eyes sometimes will do that, where one will be bigger than the other, the pupil. And sometimes it goes away and sometimes it doesn't. I think this one that's just the way she is now. I know Harold ran away from me, so I don't want to make Harold's eyes like that too. I didn't make her eyes like that. That's not what I'm saying. But somewhere along the way, somebody probably really scared this bird right here. And that's the reason that she looks the way she does with her eyes. She's beautiful. So you know about the eyes and the owls? I hate that for her, or him. Mine do that when I used eye drops in one eye. This one, unfortunately, I've noticed it the last few times. It just winked at me. The last few times I've been here, I noticed that this owl has this. And I've been waiting for it to go away because it's supposed to go away, but I think she's traumatized, or he's traumatized. And, oh, here comes Harold. Harold came back out. Look, guys. It's okay, Harold. Harold came out the other end. Harold saw me over here talking, and he knows that I'm not a threat to his wife. So he came back out. Thank you for coming back out, Harold. I'm sorry I scared you. All right, we'll see y'all later. There's somebody waiting to look at y'all. Yeah, so that I don't like that. That bothers me that, that could be hopefully she still sees normal. I just like to think she does, even if she doesn't. I'm glad Harold came back out. I feel really bad that I scared Harold. It looks like we left on good terms though, so everything's good. I like your shirt. And you see him doing the animals the way Jesus tells, stop watching him. What? Thankfully, no one is really, but just saying, man. Hi, my brother. How you doing, Chad? Lynn, 1,000-yard stare. Hey, Teresa. Teresa, are you the same Teresa that was in here on Saturday? The one that you got, me and you had a real dust up. Is that you? It's okay if you say it's you. Because we can start over. That's the thing. That's the great thing about humans. You don't have to stay angry. You know what I mean? So Teresa, I want you, hopefully you've been in here quite a bit today, and you can see the flip side of liver cheese, who I really am. I can be very loud, obnoxious, sometimes antagonistic, but I only do those things about things that I think are very important. Okay, Teresa? So if you want to start over and you are the person who was giving me grief on Saturday, then I want to extend a hand and welcome you to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Teresa. Was she doing it this morning too, Lynn? Okay, then my goal is to get Teresa to say one thing nice about liver cheese. That's all we're gonna do. That's our new goal for the day. New goal. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I got distracted. Oh, yeah. What's up? Amazing. Wow. I love it. Sorry, Teresa, I didn't mean to interrupt our conversation. I saw that beautiful lioness and I had to go talk to it and see it, show it. Coming up on the meerkats. Fingers crossed that the meerkats are out today, because I always goof on the meerkats. And before we get started on the meerkats, I will show you, we had a very famous meerkat named Barry Hartzog, and he's buried right here. We love you, Barry. But now let's go see these cute little, look at this guy. Is he the only one out? Wow, you're in charge, huh? Well, protect your enclosure. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen just one meerkat out. Okay, well, we'll talk to him. Do y'all know its name? Why don't you give it a name real quick so I can tell all my viewers?
Timothy?
Huh?
Timothy?
Jimothy. Hey everybody, this is Jimothy. Y'all have a great day. See, I just popped in again because you're still alive and abusing animals. And I hate it and also don't promote. Oh my gosh. Teresa, let me have a talk with you. Teresa, this is the last time I'm going to talk to you individually as a person. All right?
I'm coming up with you. Okay, I'm coming.
Teresa, whatever you think of liver cheese, whatever you think of the channel, right now I don't really care. Okay, because all you continue to do is to come in here and put up negative comments and troll the channel. So I want to talk to you, and I want to understand why you feel the way you do about me. Nothing that I have done or ever will do is illegal. I'm not out here, and you said something about being performance-based or something, or you're just doing it for the camera. Is that so, Teresa? Teresa, do you understand that Liver Cheese has never made a cent off of what I do? Do you know that? I get super chats. I'm not going to go into the details or anything, but I haven't received a penny from YouTube. It's there, and I will get it, but it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. It ain't something I can survive on. I ain't nowhere near that as a channel. So that's insulting to me that you think that I'm coming in here for money. I have spent a lot of money on this channel. I pay $45 a month for a streaming service called StreamYard, and I don't see any of that money back. So, and you come in here and you're using that $45 and my content to promote hate and all that stuff. I ain't down for it. I ain't down for it, Teresa. So I'm going to give you another chance to calm down. I'm going to continue my journey through the zoo. We're almost towards the end. And then I'm going to come back, and hopefully when I'm in my vehicle and I can read the chats, that you have calmed down and are not acting like this anymore. I'm the one that said you should be told by the police that you drive while reading common, and I know that triggered you and didn't to a fit. Well, then I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you said that, because if you had followed any of my streams, I don't do that, okay? I don't talk, I don't read my chat while I'm driving, all right? Even as an auditor, my shirt says always legal. And the reason it says always legal is because I'm always legal, okay? You could look at something I'm doing as not being ethical, if you want to do that. But at the end of the day, that's just an opinion you have. And there's nothing that you can do. I know you want to damage me, you want to damage my channel, but there's nothing you can do to damage me or my channel. Because how many streamers are out there antagonizing people, throwing pranks, doing stupid stuff in stores? Why don't you go harass those people? Huh? Why don't you go do that? You're picking on the wrong guy. You're picking on the wrong guy. Beautiful through here. And if there's a mod in here, and you guys, I will let you decide what you want to do with Teresa. I think Teresa's a work in progress. I think I could turn Teresa. But it's going to take a little bit of work. But I trust my moderators too. Moderators, if you think Teresa has been overly aggressive or mean or anything like that, just time her out. I don't have the time or the patience or the energy to do it. Ooh, check it out. Oh, here, kitty, 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 kitty. All right, we're going to talk about this. Oh, we're definitely going to talk about this. We're going to come out here and we're going to have a little talk, Teresa. You talk about my auditing. You're really getting on my bad side. Teresa. So you think that I failed as an auditor. Guys, look. Look up here. Ignore Teresa. Let's look at this. Gloriousness. That is a red panda right there. Look at her. It's beautiful. All right, now back to Teresa. Teresa. Let me explain something to you, Teresa. If you think I failed as an auditor, then you are completely out of your mind. Oh, they built some stuff for the tigers. And the reason you're out of your mind, Teresa, is have you not watched another auditor out there? Do you not understand that a lot of auditors are getting punched in the face for being too antagonistic? I was never that way. I was never that way. If I was ever antagonistic, it was because somebody approached me and said something dumb out of their mouth towards me, and I am always going to defend myself, no matter what you or anybody else says. I don't care if he's a cop. I don't care what he is. So there you go, Teresa. And I'll also say you're welcome, Teresa, for me protecting your rights. You're welcome. I think Teresa's married to a cop. That's what I think. Yeah, what do y'all think? I think I'm dead on that one. Yeah, she's a bootlicker. Absolutely married to a cop. But we'll continue on. And I see you guys have deleted a lot of her messages. I appreciate you guys. Love you all very much. We're going to turn the camera around. All right. You know what? I'm not going to end it right now. I want to go see that Tank's okay. One thing I didn't mention to you guys is I asked about Tank. We have an armadillo here named Tank. 21 years old. 21 years old. They average about 13 years. He's 21 years old. He's a little guy, a little runt. And he's like Lightning McQueen. Steve McQueen. I don't know, man. I don't know the Cars references. He's very fast. And I was talking to one of the other keepers, and they told me that this little armadillo is one of the favorites for many of the zookeepers in here. And I thought he was dead because last time I came up here, he wasn't in there. So today, a zookeeper told me, no, the armadillo is not dead. I was like, all right, let's go see it. So we're going to go check and make sure that, thank you.
Sorry.
All right. Thank you, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. It's hard to see. All right, here we go. Ooh, what's that? What the heck is that? What is that? Is that a porcupine? Oh, come back, come back. Man, I wish you could smell what I can smell in here. It's not very pleasant. Ooh, don't run off. Where are you running off to? I see you. All right. All right, this is where Tank should be. She did say they might have moved Tank. Tank might be in the next enclosure. He's not in here, so we're gonna go over here and see if Tank's over here with the other, in this other enclosure. Where's Tank? Oh, what is that? It's an aardvark. Well, we're not going to see it. I don't want to go through this whole thing. We're not going to see Tank, unfortunately. Sorry. But just so you know, Tank is alive. Tank's alive and well. Just the other day, I put a video up where I ran up to these two monkeys right here. I'm going to explain to you what we have. I'm not going to get you on film, man. What we have right here is a monkey enclosure that's right next to a restaurant. If you go in this restaurant, you can sit at that table right there, and those monkeys will come up and interact with you. The other day I put a video up where I went up to the monkeys excited, and one of them jumped up and scared the crap out of me. He made me curse, and that video's up if you want to go see it. It's only a minute. So yeah, those two clowns right there, they like to play. They like to play. Zoo's actually getting kind of crowded, not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna roll out. Stay with me though. Stay with me, I gotta get to my vehicle. We're in Memphis, I gotta make sure that I need you guys to stay present so that I can make it safely out to my car. All right guys, we'll do that. Stay with me, I'm in Memphis, I feel very unsafe. So I would like you to escort me to my vehicle. In case you don't know, I'm being facetious right now. And for all you red hats, facetious means I'm being playful. I'm being sarcastic. Sometimes for some of my audience, the red hats, I have to re-explain some of the things I say. So that's what facetious means. Check that out. You want to say hello? Hello. What's your name?
I'm Imani.
Hi, Imani. Are you going to be here Friday night, Imani?
I don't know.
You know, for the beer thing?
Oh, yeah, definitely not then.
Okay. I'm glad you aren't, because I'll be up here streaming, and I wouldn't want a picture of what I'm probably going to look at after I have like 6 beers. Hey, don't tell them that. I'm not looking for trouble. You have a good day. All right. Beautiful today. Can't believe I've been up since 4 a.m. Might need another coffee. I love this part of the zoo. I'm going to show you the event we're going to be at. It's the Zoo Brew, August 14th. Wait, August 14th? Wait a minute. What's today? Oh no. Do I have to wait till next weekend? Yeah, I guess I do. I could have sworn it was this weekend. I'm so sorry, guys. So it'll be next Friday night. Darn it, I was so excited. Well, that's when it is, August 14th, so next Friday night. Womp, womp, womp. What a letdown. But I'll be here with bells on. Not literally. It's a figure of speech. Where did that figure of speech come from? And where do you wear the bells? I imagine if you're going to be there with bells on, that maybe you have them on your feet. What do y'all think? Maybe a necklace of bells? I don't know, but you've heard the phrase, right? I'll be there with bells on. Yeah, now I'm wondering about that. It's going to bother me. I'm going to have to look that up. If any of you internet sleuths want to look it up, and I'll put it in the comments, because once I get in the car, I'll be able to read the comments. There she is. There she is. Oh no, that's somebody else. I thought I was looking over. I thought I saw my my friend, one of my friends. All right, I can't wait to read these chats. I think I'm going to skip Teresa's. I don't think we're going to give Teresa the time of day. I would love to hear from Teresa. Teresa seems very hateful. She seems like she wants to hurt liver cheese. Teresa, why would you want to hurt me? I would never want to hurt you. All right. Facetious means you're making light or a joke about something that's serious. Please educate yourself. Same thing. And I think I said that, just maybe a little bit differently. So, anyone like my shirt? My Tiger Woods mugshot shirt? I love it. It's. My wife hates it. She thinks it's very mean-spirited. And I get why she says that. But, Man, turn some air on in this bitch. Time and temperature check, 11:52. I have been parked in the shade over here, and we've been in the zoo for exactly 2 hours and 25 minutes on this stream. And my car says it's 99 degrees right now. I don't think it's 99, but it's strange because I am in the shade. All right, let's read some of this. At least you can read. I started to loving to read in the 7th grade. I don't find correlation between constantly reading books and being able to comprehend less commonly used words. If I hear a word I haven't heard before, I look it up. And I don't know, Bojack. I don't know. I might have to push back a little bit on that one because whenever I've gone through reading phases, it seems like I'll be out and about, and I'll use another word in conversation that I've never used before, and I think I picked it up from a book that I'd been reading lately. So, I mean, I see what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong, but I'm not wrong either. This dude is ignorant as fuck. Bellzone is referring to sleighs or wagons. Okay, that's all you had to say, brother, sister. I didn't know. Man, what is happening here? Why are you guys coming at me so aggressively? Because I didn't know what "I'll be there with bells on" means. I was asking you. And then I was doing a thought process, a thought game that we play, where I was asking you, hey, where do you think the bells would be? And you got to call me an ignorant son of a... Whatever you said. What's happening today? I'm not even under news. I'm under vlogging. It's okay. He seems nice in the paint. Thank you, Bojack. Thank you. We had our dust up, Bojack. We're good, man. The GOP to fund education, to make the stupids, and religion does the rest. You know, we had, guys, I'm going to try something today, okay? You know how the channel works. We can be looking at animals one minute, the next minute we're talking politics, the next minute I'm taking a gummy, you know, the next minute it's just a lot of different things. But the GOP to fund education. But yeah, earlier today I said, you know, let's do something. Let's try something for once on this channel. Let's do a day where we don't talk about politics. I think we all need it. I think we all want it. And I'm here for it. So really today I'd rather not talk about politics. I might ignore some of those political comments. I might not. We'll see. It just depends on how it's worded. I just don't like nastiness, you know. And we get a lot of that in here from trolls. A lot of them don't understand. They come into the channel and they don't know who I am. They don't know what I'm about. And it's a difficult thing to explain. No, it literally means a long word. Yeah, my twin sister is a doctor and takes care of a handicapped kindergarten kids as a teacher as well. And her husband is a high school math teacher with a doctorate. Okay. Oh, the kid's mom, that's a college math professor. Those are all the ignorant. Oh, okay. You're mad because okay, well, you know. Mom life, I don't know what to tell you, okay? This has been a long journey to get to this place. I've given Red Hats thousands of chances to get to at least communicate with me in a positive way. Now, a lot of people seem to want me to be friendly to white supremacists. And I won't do that. So I'm going to ask you a question really quick. Everybody else be quiet. Don't say nothing. Mom life. What are your feelings on Jesus Christ, Mom life? What are your feelings on Jesus Christ? Try to be respectful. He's a good guy. He's all for us having togetherness and kindness for each other and love for each other. You need to listen better. 70s, that's my girl. Over that, you're not my, no, take that back. Ooh, that sounded sexist as hell. Sorry, 70s chick. That almost sounded like, there's my African American. There he is. Sorry, 70s chick. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. The only problem I have with you, is that you promote violence on the internet, and it's wrong. Not true. Not true. When have I promoted violence? When have I ever promoted violence? Give me one instance. You didn't answer my question, Mom. I'm trying to find out one key piece of information about whether or not I take you seriously as a person or I don't take you seriously as a person. So, are you a Christian? I think you're a Christian, right? So let me know how, now, do you follow the teachings of Jesus Christ? That's what I want to know about. No, just this one. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something, guys. You literally said it was time to start committing violence against the right because you couldn't reason. No. Bullshit. That's for you. I never said that. Never said it. Never said it. And if I did say it, send it on over to YouTube and get my ass in trouble. Nope. No. You must have been on someone else's channel. Now, I have had Nazis and white supremacists come in here talking shit about black people and about brown people. And if you think for 1 second I'm going to give them an inch of my kindness, you're wrong, because you don't deserve kindness. Now, again, I'm asking Mom's Life again. Do you follow Jesus Christ? Everybody else stop. Let's let Mom get her word in here. Why would I ever report anybody for exercising the First Amendment? It's not a First Amendment right. If I'm saying to go out and hurt people, that's not a First Amendment right. And I'm an auditor. So, know who you're talking to. Read the room. What you don't understand, Mom's Life, is the thing that's promoting violence is Fox News being on 24 hours a day in these old people's houses. They keep it turned on, and all they hear about is how black and brown people are fucking up their country. All right? That's what promotes violence. That's called demonizing an entire race or a group of individuals. You're judging a whole group of people off of little stories, little bullshit stories, I might add, that you see on the news. So don't you dare come at me and say that I've ever promoted violence. What I have said is that if the problem isn't addressed with black people and police, they've tried over and over and over to have it addressed. It's never addressed. Whenever an unarmed black guy gets shot, we have protests on the streets, and then some people say, "Oh, well, we're going to take care of that," and then it's never taken care of, and then we have it happen again. And again, and again, and again, and again. I'm a realist. So I understand that for African Americans or brown people who are being sucked up off the streets for no reason, well, I mean, you say there's a reason, but it's a misdemeanor, and having no due process. What eventually happens is these people who you are holding down under your thumb, they rise up. It's a word of warning to anybody who knows there's a problem but doesn't want to address it. When you do that, violence happens. That's it. That's the entire spill. You want to twist my words around and say that I'm promoting violence. Absolutely not. I have eyes, I have ears, I have a brain. I know that if you continue to do the same thing over and over and it's not working, bad things are going to happen. All that's getting ready to change, though, because here's what's getting ready to happen, Mom's Life, and all you other people. If you're afraid of these boogeyman words out there like socialist and communist and all that, guess what? All your little boogeyman stories and everything ain't gonna matter for nothing. This election, people aren't falling for it. This election, people are understanding on both sides. This is not about going after red hats or anything. This is on both sides. Americans have waken up to the fact that the politicians are not working for them. They're working for themselves, and we're done with it. I want you to pay close attention to Michigan tomorrow night, because we're going to see something very interesting happen in Michigan tomorrow night. We're going to see a guy with a name like Abdul crush the Democratic front runner, or who they think they want to push. Democrats don't have any balls. Every time there's an election, they think we're going to go towards the center, because that's the only way we can win an election is to go towards the center. 2026 and 2028 are not those times. People don't want to hear Oh, we got Kamala running again. They want different. People want different. So people will vote for our next president of the United States, AOC, in 2028. She will be running on a independent platform, because I see it before it happens. I see it before it happens, and I want you guys to see it too. Here's the way it's going to go down. We talked about it on Saturday. The Democrats, as we get closer and closer after the midterms, they are going to be hemming and hawing about. You already see it. They're on TV talking about my boy Piker. They're talking about Hassan Piker. And let me tell you something about Hassan Piker. Hassan Piker made one really bad comment many years ago. He made a bad comment, and he's since apologized for it. He's smart as a whip. He's saying the right things. And Abdul, who's a doctor, an epidemiologist, is that the right word? Yeah, is going to win, and he's going to beat that Haley, that Nikki Haley. She doesn't have a chance. Is that who it is? Is that who he's running against? I don't. The female that they have, the one that talks about, I think of Israel in my sleep. Yeah, she don't have a chance. So tomorrow it's going to open up a lot of eyes in this country, okay? Because the Democrats are going to put a what's considered an extreme candidate up, and he's going to crush their candidate that they think will win an election. Their candidate won't win an election. We're done. We're done with it. We're done with the lip service on both sides. Democrats and Republicans are all coming together and seeing that everything's run by billionaires and corporations. That's the winning message. If you get on board with that, and the thing about just watch tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, it's going to be a huge night for the country. Huge night, because it tells which direction. And then we'll really see which direction the Democrats are going to go. Because if he wins tomorrow night, and he's a Muslim, I think he's a Muslim, I don't know. I just like his ideas. I don't give a shit about his religion. But if he wins tomorrow night, then what we're going to see happen is we're either going to see the Democrats go, oh no, all the crazy candidates are winning, and they don't get one of those crazy candidates. Now, let me reiterate. When I say crazy candidate, they have demonized these people by calling them socialist. We're already a socialist country. We always have been. Because they're speaking up and saying, you know what? I want my tax dollars going towards my country. I want my tax dollars to be spent on Americans. That wins the election. I don't care what you think Trump can do or say between now and then, because he's toast. He's already done that. He's made the country realize he governs for one side, so he's gone. So, and what you've done now, since you did put Donald Trump, the biggest idiot in office, what you've done, we consider him a fucking fringe candidate. Okay? So, you're not going to tell me you can't vote for a guy who considers himself a socialist Democrat. No, I can and I will. And I will not vote for a moderate Democrat. It's just not going to happen anymore. Because they say they're going to do it, and then they don't do it. I want the people who are going to say, no PAC money. No PAC money. By the way, y'all saw that I announced my candidacy, right, on Saturday. If anybody's really, and it's kind of a joke. It's kind of a joke, but I'm going to tell you something. It don't have to be a joke. It don't have to be a joke. Some of these people that are running, I always thought, they would dig up something in my past, and it would be difficult. I got shitty teeth, I couldn't go on stage like this. I don't think that anymore, to be honest with you. Look at the people they're having run. Sexual assaulters, wife beaters, and then they refuse to get out of the race when they've been caught. And this is the best we have? Buckle up. Buckle up. The crazy messages that they want to tell you that these people have, they're not crazy. All they are is our tax dollars going back to us. Holding these billionaires up top accountable, making them pay their fair share of taxes. It's going to lift everybody up. Our middle class is going to rise. country's going to be amazing. So it might be a little nerve-wracking, you know, if you voting on a guy that you just, you know, you got to have faith that these people that say they're not going to take 1 penny of PAC money, that they're going to do those kind of things. Can a person that takes no PAC money win an election? Yes. Yes, they can. Could they have won an election 4 years ago, 2 years ago? No. But in 2026 and 2028, these types of candidates can and will win. Keep your eyes to the television tomorrow night for proof. All right, where are we going? What's this guy doing? Let's see what he wants. What's up, man? Oh, you just getting some shade? Did you want anything? Oh, okay. I thought maybe you pulled up, wanted to ask me something. Oh, okay. You have a good one, Chief. All right, we're rolling. Let's see. It depends on the felony. I'm not a felon, I'm a troll, but I appreciate your sympathy, but it's unwanted. It's all a con. It is all a con. It is all a con. It is all a con. Not bad out here today, is it? I hope it stays like this for a little bit. All right, thank you, man. Hey, you stay cool out here today, okay? Oh, let me back up just a little bit more. He don't know who I am. All right, we're good. I wonder if this is my friend. It's not, but he's cool too. All right, and remember, we're done with the politics. It's over. It's over. It's all over. You know what we don't do enough of anymore? You need more viewers. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Trust me, it ain't been an easy ride, man. I haven't told y'all half the story. If you're new in here, a lot of y'all don't know that my channel on YouTube, my audit stuff was, I was shadow banned. If you don't know what shadow banned is, they limit who can see my videos. My older audit videos were getting 1,000, 2,000 views. And all of a sudden, you know, I did start talking about race a lot more. And my videos, that audit content stopped. They stopped promoting it. They stopped pushing it. They shadow banned my channel. I talk to people all the time who say, man, I haven't seen any of your stuff up in months. I'm like, it's there. I'm just doing it live now. And that's the reason I went to mainly live. It's because on a live, they can't, they can stop a live. Don't get me wrong. They've done it to me twice in the middle of a live stream. They've shut me down. The first time I was on the Freedom Ride up to Nashville, and I was talking to a young woman who grandmother was in the civil rights movement and was murdered. I was talking to her, having an interview with her, and they throttled my bandwidth, and I lost all my viewers on that stream. The other time it happened, I was watching a January 6th documentary. I got in some trouble for that one. They took me down for a week, and that scared the crap out of me. I don't want to lose my channel. I love this channel, and I think we're doing some good things on this channel. So I got to be really careful. But that's why the numbers haven't moved the way they should have. When you're doing live streams, you're lucky. I would say that a live stream with my amount of viewers, we're approaching 5K. I would think if I go on for an hour and I'm saying something of value to some people, then I should get 2 or 3 subs, right? Out of all the people who came in, there's going to be at least 2 or 3 people who are going to go, I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about, but I like his energy or whatever, and they're going to sub. A lot of them are going to go over after they sub, and they're going to look at my videos, and they're going to see my audit videos and think that that's what I'm about. And I am about that. but I'm about so much more than that. And I understand if a kid in the zoo subs my channel, and then the mom sees that their kid subbed my channel and they pulled it down. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. My videos, when I put them up, they're always not for kids. So there's something I should have told you guys a long time ago. You know, when I'm in that zoo, or anywhere, to be honest with you, any video I ever do, they're always posted as not for kids. Kids will still find their way in. But, so that tells you something about me right there. But, so we get 2 or 3 subs, you know, if we do an hour stream. This weekend, we got 38 new subs on Saturday. And that's a big number. That's the biggest number that I've done in a single day. Doesn't seem like a big number, but those numbers start adding up. I talked to there are people out there, man, who are trying to start channels that put streams up. And I remember the first stream I ever did, it was funny and pathetic at the same time. I'm going to tell y'all this story real quick, and you may have heard it before, but I want to share it with some other people. You have to have, what, 500 subs to do a live stream? Is that what it is? It's either 500 or 1,000. But I got to that number, I think it's 500. And I started doing live streams, and I was so excited. I couldn't wait to do a live stream. I'm like, my numbers are going to take off when I do a live stream. And I got to 500 subs, and I went and I sat in my studio, and I pulled up a live stream in front of my keyboard. I did not know what I was going to talk about. I just knew that I wanted to do a live stream. And I sat, and I sat, and I sat, and I sat, and nobody came in to the live stream. And it's not fun sitting there in front of a camera. When I come on and I do these live streams, I don't let you guys know in advance. And when I come on, I have to sit in here for, 2 or 3, 5, 10 minutes sometimes before I start to get viewers. So I have to make stuff up. But it's more difficult for me to grow my channel because of the fact that y'all don't watch my long format videos. Would I love for you to watch my long format videos? Absolutely. I would love it. But I can't force you to do that. So I started making more short videos, and I've even flirted with the idea of putting up 3 and 4 minute videos from the zoo, where maybe I put a little story together with me and Donkey Face. But the problem with that is, like, even today, I'm shooting my video this way on the phone, vertically. And this is going to be of good information for anybody out there who may be trying to start a channel. When you do a live stream, if you turn it sideways and you do it horizontal, people don't see it. People don't see it because YouTube started promoting the shorts. So what happens is when you do it vertical like this, that they'll see you and they'll come in. So I've had to resort to, I think I had some amazing videos in long format, but I haven't been able to do that. So I've been having to come in here and bug you guys 24 hours a day, trying to keep my channel alive. And, a lot of you guys seem to think that it's all fun and games. It ain't all fun and games, brother. I'm here to tell you that right from the start. Not fun and games. There's a lot of my YouTubers out there that I watch. One of them named Carpetbagger. I love that guy. I used to love Adam the Woo. I liked Adam the Woo because Adam the Woo didn't do a lot of editing on his videos. He just went, he would just record it and put it up. And I'll never forget, he offered that advice to Carpetbagger when Carpetbagger's got 600,000 now. He didn't always have that. He was where I was at. And he went out and did a video with Adam the Woo, and Adam the Woo told Carpetbagger, "Hey man, stop focusing so much on editing the videos and just get the content out." And you see so many channels where people, they focus so much on how do I look, how do I sound, how's the lighting, how's this, how's that, and they come on and they come across as being phony. Adam the Woo was under this. The way he looked at it, put it out there, put the content out there. Even if you think the content is not valuable in any way, put it out there. because somebody will find value in that content. And I've always loved that. So that's the reason why I'll pop up randomly, just doing something strange, and you'll be like, why are we doing this? Why are we going to the store with liver cheese? Because I'm trying to keep my channel alive, guys. I love y'all. I want to continue to talk to y'all. We're not powerful right now. We're not a huge power. We're not a huge force, but we're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. And I watched other streamers, and what happens is they reach a certain number, and once they reach that certain number, I don't know where it is. I think that number is between 5 and 10K. Because I've seen a lot of channels out there that had 4,000, 5,000 subs, and then I turn around 6 months later and check on them, and they've got 100,000. So there's a point that you reach where more people start to come in. But at the beginning, it's difficult as shit. You will come in here, you'll sit in a room, and nobody will come in and say anything to you, and you get nervous. Am I going to say the right things, or am I going to, and you put too much pressure on yourself. And I look for channels that are just starting, and I go and I'll comment on their videos and offer them a little advice, because I was in their position waiting for people to come in and talk. And now it seems like I have a lot of people that come in and talk whatever we're talking about. So it's not an easy process. And that first day when I did that, I sat in there for 30, 45 minutes and waited, and somebody finally came in, and I'll never forget it. His name was Gravity Buds. Gravity Buds. I wrote his name down because it was very important to me to know who my first ever live stream viewer was. So I was super excited to be able to talk to somebody who chose to come and talk to me. And I get to talking to him, and seems really nice. And then I get to talking a little more, and I find out he's a 10-year-old kid. So here I was, super excited that I had somebody that was interested in what I had to say, and it was a 10-year-old kid. I don't think I understood what the filming for adults only, or it's not made for kids. I don't know that I understood that back then. But when I realized it was a kid, I told him, I was like, hey, buddy, I appreciate you coming in here, but you can't be in here, man. You can't be a member of this channel. And it's hard for me to explain that to kids, because kids want to feel like grown-ups. And I get that. I was a kid. I remember wanting to feel important when I was a kid. That's why I love Mr. Rogers so much. He made me feel important. So I've had conversations in here with kids who want to be in this on this channel. I'm okay. I'm mature. My parents know that I'm mature, and I just can't tell them, hey, it's okay, because I don't know that it's okay. You think America was the most united? I think. When do you think America was the most united? I think after 9/11. Your opinion? I don't know, man. 9/11. Yeah, we were very united after 9/11. But it wasn't all good. It wasn't all good. I remember the first thing I wanted to do after 9/11, I wanted to grab a flag. I think I went to a church, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I went to a church. How old was I? 29 years old, maybe 30, somewhere right there. I happened to be in the room with my cousin, and I told him the world and our country will never be the same. I watched it happen live and didn't know what to do. I just remember do you remember how helpless we all felt, guys? I mean, I was like, what do I do? How do I help? What do I do? And I was still, at the time, I was still somewhat Christian, maybe not evangelical, because that's what I was. That's what my parents raised me on. But I was still a spiritual person. So my first instinct was I grabbed a flag. My grandmother had a flag, and I grabbed it and I put it in my car. And I remember everybody wanted a flag. Everybody wanted to let everybody know we're okay. And I actually thought about going to a church and actually saying a little prayer for the country, because there were still planes in the air. Y'all remember, everybody thought, oh man, there's still planes everywhere. There was a lot of rumors. Everybody was scared. So I did what at the time I thought was the right thing to do. And I think I got in the car with my cousin, and we went and looked for a church to say a prayer for our country. I had some really hard conversations with friends after that. One of my friends wanted to sign up for the military immediately, and I told him, I was like, hey, I get that. I get that you want to do that, but let's give it a little time and see what actually happens. But that's what I did. And hopefully that's not a shock to you guys. I'm agnostic now, but I haven't always been agnostic. And I'm still very spiritual. So naturally, I wanted to go to a place that I thought I could help in some way. So you're right. After 9/11, we were very close as a country, but not entirely. Because I'll never forget, down the street from my house, there was one of these little corner stores. And am I in the wrong damn lane here? Yeah, I am. Come on, man, let me over. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I remember, and yeah, we were together as a country, but there were a lot of people in the country that weren't having a good time back then. The people on the corner that ran the grocery store, they were Middle Eastern, and I remember going in there one day after, a week or two after, and I just remember somebody really talking ugly, really nasty to the cashier. And I think I asked him in passing, hey man, are a lot of people giving you grief? You know, because he was brown, he was from the Middle East. We didn't know who the fuck did it. We just had anger. We wanted somebody to pay for it. So yeah, we were together as a country, but there were still people out there who weren't included in that togetherness. So, you know, but thank you for that question. I appreciate that. I'll read another one. I'll read the other comments whenever we get to a light. Let me try to think of other times we were close as a country. We were close as a country after the space shuttle blew up. That was a big one. I thought we were going to be close together as a country when we had COVID. That didn't work. Somewhere along the way, all of our patriotism and love for other Americans got lost, and a lot of people became selfish around COVID time. But that's politics. We're not going to talk about that. The bicentennial, probably. I always hear things about the bicentennial. When was the bicentennial? 76? I was too young to remember. I was 5 years old. I see some videos of it sometimes, though, and it does look like people were really celebrating the country. What does it mean to celebrate the country, you know? We get a lot of people who tell foreigners that they need to embrace our culture, and I just think that they would be more willing to embrace our culture if we were a little bit nicer to them. I think that will go a long way. And a lot of people get angry when they see a foreigner waving a foreign flag or whatever, or having a foreign flag on their car in our country. I don't feel that way. I feel like it's okay for them to enjoy and be proud of wherever it is they came from. I get some types of Americans wanting them to assimilate into our population. But again, the things aren't always perfect. And if somebody's in a neighborhood that's welcoming and warming, and maybe they're trying to communicate with them and welcome them as neighbors, those people are much more likely to go out and try to learn a language to understand their friendly neighbors than they would be to try to learn a language of the guy who just came across and cussed me out because I chose to put a Mexican flag in my window. That's all. Really think about that. I mean, I want us all to be, yeah, USA, I want us all to be that way too, man. But at the end of the day, we got to be kind. If we ain't kind, we ain't going to have people wanting to come and move to our country anymore. I think a lot of people right now are afraid to come to our country. Not just necessarily because of ICE. I just think that it, you know, it's a scary moment in history. a lot of anger, a lot of violence. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes. And I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. Ooh. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, that happens a lot in here, guys. All right, I'm just trying to get you used to it. You'll be in here and all of a sudden I'll just pop into a random song. Sometimes what we've tried to get going, it's not really getting going the way I wanted it to. I discussed with another viewer on here that we should make it a thing where if somebody comes in and they put a song title up or lyrics, that no matter what I'm talking about, I have to start singing that song. It's difficult for it to work because sometimes I'm on the road and I can't read the chat. I think it's funny though, and I would love to do it whenever I get parked. If you guys want to go ahead and get them ready, line them all up. I'm not far from being in a place where I can park and read the chat. If you want to laugh your ass off, then go ahead and put some lyrics or song titles up there. I'm at a light. It turned green. Somebody out there's telling me, don't do it, liver cheese. I don't want to hear you sing. Well, I'm shameless when it comes to loving you. That's a difficult song. I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all. And I'm standing here for all the world to see. Oh, baby, that's what's left of me. I don't have very far to fall. 3 hours in, baby, 3 hours in. No stopping it. Hell, you know what? We might go a whole 3 days. What do y'all think? Y'all want to do a 3-day stream? My wife's gone for 3 days. Let's do a 3-day stream. Battery would run out eventually. I've always loved Shameless. Garth Brooks. I think this is one of his better songs. I mean, most of his songs are good. Country people. People who listen to country, man, they turned on Garth Brooks, didn't they? They don't like Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks let it be known that he's that he's got liberal leaning ideals, and that pissed off a whole bunch of his fans. He can still sell out 100,000 or 50,000 seat football stadium. You should have known. Listen to his songs, man. We Shall Be Free. Let an artist today, let a country artist today try to sing We Shall Be Free. Or The Change. The Change, man. I love that song. God, I love that song. That song talks about what we do in here. It's saying that you can't, don't you feel like you're blowing into a hurricane, whispering into a storm? You're just one person. Why do you do what you do? Why do you continue to do what you do? You're never going to change anybody. Okay. What Garth says is, I don't do it to change somebody. I do it so the world knows that it's never going to change me. Love you, Garth. Love that message. And I hear them saying, you'll never change things. And no matter what you do, it's still the same. same thing. All right. Let's read some comments. Oh my God, I'm feeling stir crazy now. I need to go home and go to bed. Got up at 4 a.m. Picture on landscape's too small. I know. Oh, well, it's too small on your phone, but all you got to do is turn your phone this way. Like now when I'm on my laptop, I have it set up this way and this way. When I'm on my laptop, I can't do it on my phone. But when I have my laptop, I'll see how many viewers are watching it this way and how many people are watching it this way. But let me remind you, if I ever come onto a live and I'm really small because I have it long ways, turn your phone over. You'll be amazed. I'll fill up your whole screen. I loved Adam the Woo. Me too. Me too. It was special, man. Special, gentle soul. I miss him. Fuck, I miss him. I think the reason we loved Adam the Woo so much is he was 100% authentic. He would just film. And hopefully I can take some of what he taught me. And we've been doing it today. We've just been filming and going places. We went to the grotto, we went to the zoo, took my wife to the airport. And hopefully, you find some entertainment out of that. But Adam the Woo, the reason Adam the Woo is going to be a legend and always will be, you knew who he was. You knew that if you met Adam the Woo in public, that he was going to be exactly the way he was on his streams. And that means everything in this world of phonies and fakes. Adam was true to himself. Adam had a background, man. He had his parents were into the church, and Adam was a punk rocker. After Adam passed away, everybody was talking about church and Adam. Like, Adam wasn't really a church guy. His family might have been, but he wasn't really. But he wasn't a hateful guy, so he wouldn't go around, making fun of religion or people like that. He was just he was solid. He was solid. And he was funny. He was very funny. Sorry I'm reminiscing so much, but I really do miss Adam. I miss him quite a bit. Oh, damn it. Okay. All right. Not gonna get emotional. I liked Adam. Adam falls in line with, we talk about the kind people, the people that you lose in life that really are a gut punch. We were talking about it earlier. Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, Crocodile Hunter. Adam the Woo fits right in with that. He fits Dolly Parton when we lose her. Dolly better stick around. I don't think I can handle losing Dolly. Anyway, that would be my advice to anybody out there who, if you're starting a channel and a lot of people are starting channels. Is there enough to go around for everybody? I mean, I don't know. You're going to have people that are going to like your stuff. The guy, we got one guy, damn, what's his name? What's the guy? Is he the one that, oh God, Dave? Dave, man, he puts up a video every day. I think it's Dave. I see his videos because I'm sub to his channel. But he puts up one short a day of his dog, his dog hanging out the car window driving. Please, I gotta find. I know his name. This is not sticking right now. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna find out and I'm gonna let you know. Because you wouldn't think that somebody putting the same video up. It's the same video every day of his dog. He's driving, hanging out his window. Now his dog always has different clothes on. And it's become a daily routine of mine to watch that every day. See how something that simple that you think might not be providing content or providing entertainment or some value to somebody's life can be providing a lot of value to their lives. I love seeing that little dog sticking his head out the window with the wind blowing. He's playing music in there and the dog ain't paying no attention to nothing around him. He's hanging out the window loving life. That's solid content. Continue to do that. You got other people like Swan. She puts up old records, finds old items that are interesting and puts up little 1-minute videos of stamps and all kinds of really cool stuff. I think it's all valuable. So if you start a channel and it doesn't grow nearly as fast as you want it to, I'm also a male, so it's a lot more difficult for me to grow my channel. Not trying to be sexist or anything, but that's just the fact of life. People would rather look at a female than this. But just continue on. Don't give up. You know, don't quit your job. Just do it on the side. If you're thinking of doing it full time and your numbers aren't good enough for that, get you a little part-time job, resell maybe like I do, and continue to work on this, because this can be very difficult. Adam the Woo, Carpetbagger, all those guys, it really. And now there's a group of people out there. Have you guys seen these people? There's a group of people out there who, what they do is they go and take those content creators' content and they comment on it and they make fun of them. And that's how they grow their platform. They find other people out there who have built a channel and actually gotten a decent following, and they make fun of them. They call them names, and look them up. They're out there, man. The Carpetbagger, one of the nicest people you've ever met in your life. I've met him. He doesn't have a mean bone in his body. Not a mean bone in his body. He is the nicest man you will ever meet. And some fuckface out there has a channel. I couldn't believe it because I clicked on it thinking it was him. No, it was somebody who has a channel where he's going over this snake and taking Carpetbaggers videos, and that's all they're doing. They built a channel around making fun of this very genuine person who's providing a lot of valuable stuff for people, and because they're not creative enough on their own, because they don't have a creative bone in their body, they want to steal other people's shit and make fun of them and spread around hate. I know who you are, and if you want to do that to Liver Cheese, come on and fucking do it, because I won't be quiet about it. I'll come onto your channel and I'll let you know how I feel about you. Disgusting. Learn your own talents. Create your own content. Stop stealing other people's content. And then you got these guys that make fun of Corey Feldman. Now that one's a little different because Corey Feldman's kind of an odd bird. But it's still, that's all their content is. And it's like, bro, why are you doing that? How does that make you feel as a human? That's how you make your money? That you want to go out and steal somebody else's content and then critique it and then make fun of that person? It's pathetic. It's sad, it's weak, and it's pathetic. And I'm looking forward to the day some clown wants to take me and put me in their videos and make fun of me, because I'm surprised it hadn't happened already. Because when that day happens, we're going to have a little fun. All right, I'm going to try to read some of these. Adam the Woo died. Adam the Woo passed away in December. And let me explain. Okay. For the longest time, my wife, there's a certain type of people out there that they don't look at YouTube. They don't look at it as entertainment like television. They don't understand that YouTube it's just simply television for the consumer. You know, it's for the people out there who don't have a platform. You have an opportunity to grow a platform. But what you need to understand, and I'm not near this place yet. Okay, I don't know that I ever will be, and that's okay. But with Adam the Woo and people like that, Carpetbagger, what they have is they have a routine that they put a video up every day at the same time, and people come to expect that video. So people will start to look at Adam the Woo and you know, Tim Tracker would be one. Maybe you guys know Tim Tracker. I'm a little worried about Tim Tracker. I'll talk about that in a minute. Tim Tracker's a Disney guy. Him and his wife, they made their fame through Disney. They're Disney adults, but now they have kids. But I like them because they have good personalities. But anyway, what happens is a lot of these followers who follow these guys, they expect to see videos from them every day. It becomes a part of their routine. And when they don't get those videos, they get a little worried. And it's hard to explain unless you found your YouTuber. When you found your YouTuber who you connect with, you'll know. And you'll always want to know what they're up to. And a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh, these guys, they're just out there trying to get rich quick. Let me tell you something, man. If I was trying to get rich quick, I'd go open a church. All right? There's a lot of ways to get rich. I know I'm never going to get rich doing YouTube. I get a lot of people who think I have my motivations aren't right. Or they're not good motivations, and I don't understand that. If I was stealing other people's content and constantly making, prank videos where they're pissing people off, dumping shit on their heads in stores, that kind of stuff, y'all would be perfectly okay with it. A lot of y'all. But I try to be real, and that can make it difficult because I have a lot of different sides. I'm multifaceted. Some days I'm grumpy. Some days I'm ripping into people about politics. Some days I'm mellow. Some days I just want to talk about animals. Some days I'm a person, and I want to project that. I don't want to be a phony. I'm tired of being the victim of shame. They're throwing me in a class with a bad name. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, I see what you're doing. Is it true Garth Brooks is a serial killer? Is anyone listening to him? $18 of us right now. Oh, y'all might be talking to one another. That's okay. You're still listening. Hello, friend. Where are you going today? Sarah, we've been everywhere, man. Sorry, you're coming in late. I know. Usually this is about when I'm getting started. We got up at 4 a.m., took my wife to the airport. It was dark outside. Came home, decided I was not going to go back to bed because I was going to the zoo at 9 a.m. And then we went to the Crystal Grotto, which is in Memphis, at a graveyard. Very good video, interesting stuff. I wanted to go to it all my life. I've never been to it. And then we went to the zoo, and now here we are. We've driven to my place of work, Goodwill. I don't work here, but I pick. And here we are. Hopefully you're doing good, Sarah. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. I got to be careful with this one because it's got words that got Michael Jackson in trouble. So let's do the chorus. All I want to do is... Wait. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Bum 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 bum. You could never bum 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 bum. I don't know all the lyrics. I wouldn't say them anyway. That was absolutely a protest song by Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, man, you wouldn't think it. Guy had some protest bones in him, didn't he? Man, he had those protest songs. The Black or White, which I made a zebra joke today with that song. That's a political song. They Don't Care About Us, very political. What are some other ones? The Earth Song, my favorite song by Michael Jackson. The Earth Song, and that's a political song, but it's beautiful. Politics and music go together. They just do. They always have. Music's about energy, music's about emotion. So it makes sense that politics would mesh with music. Thank you for that, Lynn. I don't know that one. Hold on, I'm tired of being the victim of shame and throwing me in a class with a bad name. I can't believe this is the land from which I came. Is that Genesis? Is that Phil Collins? Wait. Okay, no, that's Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. That's other lyrics to They Don't Really Care About Us. I don't know, some reason, I don't know, that song was, or those lyrics were drawing me to like, there's a song by Genesis or Phil Collins, something about the land of something. It had puppets. Y'all remember that? It had Reagan. It had Genesis, man. Phil Collins, he was very political. The Land of Confusion, is that what it was called? That's what those lyrics remind me of. That's what I was thinking. Oh man, I'm way behind. Guys, I'm gonna have to skip some chat. Okay, sorry. Hope your wife safely reached her destination. Grace, she called me from Washington. She told me she'd reach out later. I didn't tell her call me right when you get in. I want her to get to her. You know what she told me this morning? She told me that I was a little worried about her leaving so early, you know, and because her hotel room's not going to be ready till 1, probably 12, 1. You know how they are. And she's going in. She's like, don't worry about it. She goes, I got it. I've looked it all up. I know exactly where everything is. She said the harbor is 5 minutes that way. The store that I'm going to be training at is 2 minutes walking that way. She had went in and found out all the information she needed to find out about Boston. And I'm so jealous of her. She's not going to get to spend a lot of time there because she's going to be training. But today, she was very, very excited about getting there. And today's her day where she can walk around Boston. And I was a little concerned, but I trust her. I think she knows. She's smart enough to understand not to get herself into dangerous situations. But I do love that about her. I love that she can go and do those things and not even be concerned. You know, that's cool. Stone in My Hand. Land of Confusion. Thank you. Yes. Silent Running by Mike and the Mechanics. I don't know that. Oh, okay. I don't know that one. I know Mike and the Mechanics. The last person I saw on here was a Dirty Commie. You're not one, are you? You can't get away from it. You try and you try, and you just can't get away from it. Oh, no, Lynn. I had to leave for a while for work stuff. Glad she's safe so far. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. Stone in My Hand by Everlast. Okay. I think I remember that one. I remember Everlast. Zombie by the Cramp. Lynn. Alright, guys. The rule is the rule. I would suggest you run away right now because I'm about to... it's in your head. in your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. There you go. You're welcome. Hopefully it only stays in your head for a few days. That song is evil. Once you hear it, and I want you to remember that later on in the day, when you're randomly doing something at home or at work, and you start humming, it's a zombie. I want you to, in your head, say, damn you, liver cheese, why did you do that? But even more so, I want you to go after Lynn, because she's the one who made liver cheese do it. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah, Invisimouth. I like it, man. I like it. Invisimouth. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I'm wearing shoes that are feeling a little bit too tight. Is that a lyric? I found them. I'm wearing shoes that are feeling a little bit too tight. I found them. Georgie, what the hell are you talking about? LOL. Cranberries. Ultima Lord. Man, you got British. Nice. Get more people from around the world, man. We get a lot of people from the UK, and we had somebody pop in today from, where was she from, or he? Sweden? Yeah, man, I love that. I want to hear from all you international fools. Y'all think us Americans are crazy, don't you? I'd love that. I don't know if I'm helping or hurting that. I don't know if seeing liver cheese is going to make you think more that we're more crazy or we're less crazy. Hawaii, actually. Nice. Y'all want to go in the Goodwill? Y'all want to go see if we got any goodies in here? If you want to go in the Goodwill and see if I can find anything that's going to make me $1,000, then hit 1. And you can watch the way I live on the other side of my life that you guys think I don't have another side of. You don't think I have another life. I hustle, man. That's how I make my money. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that. Okay, Amy wants to go in. Okay, Amy. I've never met an Amy I didn't like. Did you know that, Amy? Every Amy that I've ever had in my life has been top-notch people. So you've got something to live up to, Amy. All right, I think I've had my heart broken by a couple of Amy's too. You found a Trek mountain bike that used to that cost $1,000. You just found it. How much were they trying to charge you for it? Goodwill used to have great deals, but it seems like lately they haven't. They've really gotten out of that. Goodwill. Look, man, this company, it's interesting because it's called Goodwill, right? Well, I can't tell you that story because it might I'll go ahead and say it. Fuck it. My name is Will. So, what up, G? All right. What do y'all want to look for today? What do y'all want to look for? What the hell's this? Aquarium gravel, $2.99. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Why? Let me ask you. Why does the fish? Why is his face blue like that? Are they supposed to? Okay. Do they eat this stuff? Somebody let me know. Educate me on aquatic substrate. I see that. I thought it was just gravel, but if you look at the fish, he looks like he's been gobbling it up, like it was a buffet or something. Anybody know what that is? All right. Ooh, look at that grill. Now, this grill's been in here since the last time we came in, right? It's a nice grill, brand new in a box. Should have been gone. Should have been gone. About 2 years ago, it would have been gone because Goodwill used to actually have decent prices on stuff. But now Goodwill wants to make as much profit as they can, and this grill's $279. Shame on you, Goodwill, and that's the reason you won't sell it. Oh, that's cool.
What is
That. Can I see that?
it? Donnie, this pretty. Who is that?
I don't know. I like that though. It's signed. I wonder if it's real.
What does it say? You read it?
I don't. Russ something. Renee.
Renee somebody? That is pretty, Donnie. I love the color.
I don't know if it's original. $2.99.
It's probably a pretty.
Manufactured by Moore Park, California. It's really cool. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
I guess they were trying to sell it at a maybe
A
a
booth.
yeah, a booth or something.
that's probably what that is.
Yeah, it's a reprint, but it's still cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's a good price on it too, $2.99.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna set it back. Yeah, it's calling me. I kind of want to take it home, but you know, we got to be careful. We got to be careful in today's economy, right?
$3.
I mean, well, yeah, that's a good point. Now that makes me want to grab it, though. You think I should grab it? Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that.
Pretty she is.
I'm gonna grab that. When I have a
Look at
stranger,
look at that. It's the whole thing.
when I have a stranger tell me, yeah, you should take that home, then I'm definitely taking that home.
It's like if I get 5 people tell me about a book,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just automatically buy it and read it.
Yeah.
Or go to the library.
You're looking for outside signals to let you know
But when
it needs
5
to go home
people
with you.
tell me they have read that book and they loved it,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
then that you know.
What's the last book you read?
I'm reading Theo of Golden right now.
What's that?
It's about a guy that went in a coffee shop in Atlanta or in Georgia.
Is it autobiography or is it fiction?
No, it's fiction.
Okay.
But it's based on real. But a guy lived in Middle Georgia, Columbus,
Mm-hmm.
and went into a coffee shop and they had all these pictures that this local artist, had drawn, and put in the coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and buys every one of them and gifts them to the people that are in the portrait. It's really good.
Well, that sounds like I need to look that book up.
Theo of Golden.
Okay.
And it's the guy's first book. He's never written another, and it's gone viral. And
Why do you think that is? Oh, I think I know why. I think we're kind of in a crazy place, and
Well, and
we need
everybody-
kindness. We need kindness. Yeah.
And he, you know,
Empathy.
he won't let them pay for it. He just says, you know, I saw this in the coffee shop, and then he talks with the people and finds out about them, and then he tells them what he sees in the portrait that's good about them.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
an awesome book. I'm only about 2/3 of the way through it, but
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad. You know what? I stopped and talked to you, and I wound up taking a picture at home, and I got a good story.
look at this little metal lamp. How cute is that?
You got a need for it?
I just love little lamps.
Yeah, me too. Me too. If
I don't know. I've got so many. of
well,
them.
you can find a use for it, you know.
Yeah, I can.
You,
Keep that. But anyway,
yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it.
look on the internet. You'll see Theo of Golden. It's
Theo of Golden.
V-O. V-E-O. T-H-E-O.
Okay.
Of Golden.
Of Golden.
Golden is the town.
Okay. Golden, Colorado.
No, Golden, Georgia.
Okay. Theo of Golden. Thank you for that. That sounds amazing.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I love the idea of kind.
Short, real short chapters, you know, so you can put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up.
I love the idea of kind people.
Yeah.
You know, we need to. We're really in a place where we need to get back to that. You guys have a wonderful day. You too. Thank you. Thank you. I will. It's going up on my wall. What's that?
You have somebody cute to look at.
Somebody cute to look at? Well, my wife. No. She my wife might think she's cute too. All right, look at here, guys. We got a black manta, Aquaman. I don't even have to look that up. That's probably not worth anything. always go through the games. I do that for you guys because sometimes we play games on the channel, and I like to try to find games that, like sometimes we'll play games like this. That's a good price. They actually have a good price on that, $2.99. It looks like it's all there too. Feels like it's all there. But I already have that, so somewhere. I don't know where it's at. What is this? With my compliments and with my backhanded compliments. That seems interesting. Oh, shit, set that anywhere. All right, let me see. 100 cards to flatter literally anyone. But why is it $8? Like, I would get that in a minute if it was like $2 just to see what it is. I can't do it at 8. I really want to know, but I'm not going to do it at 8. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Man, I think I got fumbleitis today. It's a pullback little boogeyman. And I got $5 on that. That should be $1, man. Things like that used to be those prices in here, but not anymore. I do like that down there, that wild thing. What is that? Oh, it's a bra. Should Liver Cheese get that and wear it on my next audit? Maybe I should get that and wear it to the zoo. There's a Light Bright. Look at this, guys. This is pathetic. Old Light Bright with not even in a box. They want $6 for it, man. All right, we're gonna roll out. I'm gonna show you what's up at the counter up here. All the areas that I usually find the things that have value aren't, it's not really, I just raced somebody to beat them in line. I don't need to. Uh-oh. She found something with no price on it. They don't like that. They usually won't sell it if it doesn't have a price because they're afraid that somebody took the price off of it. I wonder if they're going to sell it to her. I'm not showing you because... What do you think? Should I get those? Too big. You can look over here and see if I can find a pair of glasses. I love good sunglasses. You in line, Bob? Oh, okay, you're just looking. All right, just making sure. All right, what do we got here? Let's check these out. Nothing. Nothing. All right. Have a good one, boss.
I'm delivering.
Oh, it looked like you had some cards.
Yeah, that's what they is.
I want those. I'm gonna ask him about those. I think I just brought some cards in. I wonder if they're business cards, or if they're some type of Pokemon cards, or maybe Magic the Gathering cards, or maybe what's the other one? Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Well, I might have to ask when they come up here. A manager's coming up here, so I'm gonna have to not let them see me filming. But if they can get those, if those are some types of cards and they can get them out on the floor, I'll buy them right now. A lot of times up here, if you come to a Goodwill and there's something that's not priced, and you ask them, you know, and sometimes they'll do what they're not supposed to, but they'll take them to the back and price them. But you're already in trouble when you do that. They're already in trouble when you do that. You can go ahead. You can go ahead. I'm going to ask him something. Probably business cards.
It was 39, it'd be formal.
All right. I don't think they were anything. But what I was going to say is, if you ask them, you know, I'm interested in this, and they take it to the back and price it, then you're in trouble because they know you want it. They'll bring it back with some ridiculous price on it. True story. All right, I'm gonna have to turn the camera off for 1 second, guys, while I check out. But I'm still gonna be here. All right, I'm still here, guys. Still here. Still here. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Did
doing
you find
good.
everything okay today?
Yeah, I did. How about you?
right.
Did you find everything okay today?
I have a job.
Yeah, you have a job. That's good to have.
Your total today is $4.38. Would you like to round up 62 cents for a day?
Normally I would say yes, but today, no.
You're fine. Is that cash or card?
Card.
Alright. It is ready when you are. Would you like a bag for this?
No, I don't need that.
Alright. Would you like a bag for your water?
No, I'm going to drink that right here.
Alright.
Okay, what do we got here? Is it asking for my pen?
It probably is.
I've never seen that screen before. It's very small. It's weird. You got to prove. That's all that matters,
So
right?
that's right. Alright, you have a nice day.
You too. Ooh, a whole bunch of new glasses. All right, I'm back. Look at this. You got a bunch of got a new glasses display. This wasn't over here. But I don't like this because I feel like these are all glasses that they're foster grants. Okay. All right, we're heading out. Let's go check out the back, guys. Let's see what it's. I'm gonna put this picture in my vehicle real quick, and then we'll pull the car around, and I'll show you the other part of Goodwill. I can't film in there for long because that's where I actually do most of my work at. And if they think that I'm in there filming, I don't want to get kicked out because I find a lot of good things in there, and they all know me. Holy cow. We'll pull around there. Let me flip the camera around. The loud ass trucks. I better get on out of here. I'm not blind. Okay. Now what happened in there? You guys saw, or you saw some of it. I don't, if I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm not just gonna shove a camera in their face, but let me go do that, and I'll be back here, and give me about 30 minutes. We'll do some more stuff. Okay, guys? I love you all. Have a great one until we get back.